Hello, everyone. Welcome to a game called Bittersweet. This is a game that has blood in it. If you're sensitive to that, this is about bunny people, and I was very interested in it because I like yandere stuff. I think there's some of that type of thing in here. I never opened many games that start on a pop song before, so I'm probably gonna get copyrighted, but that's okay. I like the song. I've been listening to it. um, so I'm really excited to start. This has 6 endings that I know of. I think one of them's a secret ending or something. I'm excited. So let's go ahead and start. Bittersweet. Before we begin, please take note of the following content warnings and triggers. Oh, thank you. Flashing lights, blood, swearing, threatening behavior, mentioning of mental health struggles, anxiety, agoraphobia, ASD, depression, and bunnies. For more detailed content warnings triggers containing spoilers, please check out the drop down on the game page. Okay, I have a link to the game below. This game contains full voice acting, with expression changes that are synced to default text reveal speed, and changing the speed in the settings will alter this. Oh, wow, this is full voice acted. Okay. Oh, stay safe and have fun. Should I turn that off? I do want the voice actors. I want to hear them, though. Oh, maybe I'll just go through this. Life isn't easy when you're different. When you're afraid of things that others seem to handle with ease. I'm so scared of the world. Scared to leave home in case I wind up in some kind of accident, or worse, in case a stranger tries to speak to me. Scared to hang out with my one and only friend, in case they start to wonder where we're even friends in the first place, why we're even friends. Scared to try anything new, in case I fail and look stupid. Scared of being stuck like this forever. It's my 30th birthday tomorrow, and still, I'm going nowhere. No job, no prospects, no future. It's funny how these things hit you hardest when you're sinking into your sleep. As though your brain decides it's time to air out all your anxieties. I wouldn't say I want to be normal. If I woke up one day to find I was cured, then I guess I would no longer be me. Then again, perhaps that would be for the best. All I know is that I don't want to be afraid of anything anymore. I'm content with being by myself, but that doesn't mean I don't get lonely. Sure, I have my best buddies, Spoops and Usagi, for company, but still, I want to live rather than just exist. I want to be happy, and most of all, I don't want to spend my birthday all alone again. Is that too much to ask? Close your eyes and make a wish. Isn't that what they say you should do when you blow out the candles on your birthday cake? I had not heard that one for years. I don't really believe in miracles or magic, but I sure could use something right now. Nothing's ever worked in the past. But maybe, just maybe, I would hope with all my heart my world would be different when I wake. I'm so stuck that any change would be better than staying the same. Sometime after falling fast asleep, I think I hear a strange mixture of voices calling, no singing to me from the distance, growing louder and louder. The more I listen, the clearer one of them becomes. Oh, I can't save. Listen to the first voice.
Birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear Bunny. Please wake up soon.
You sound listen to another voice. Focus on this voice. I wonder what it depends.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bunny. Please wake up soon.
Okay. Wake up then. The strange sounding singing interrupts my restful sleep, and I toss and turn in my bed at the disturbance.
Wakey, wakey, birthday bunny.
Wakey, wakey. Warm hands grab at my shoulders, waking me from my daze. Huh? What's going on? Okay, it's not all voice acted. At least I can read something. Staring up at the creature beside me, I blink, utterly perplexed.
Yay! You're finally awake. You have no idea how lonely it's been just sitting on the edge of your bed, staring at you for the past few hours.
Why would you be doing that? That's kind of weird, bro.
Oh, I'm Blythe, by the way. It's a pleasure to meet you. Now it's your turn. What's your name?
My name's Bunny, bro. It's Bunny.
Well, isn't that just the strangest coincidence? But it sure does suit you.
I guess so. I am a
And
part
how about
bunny.
your pronouns? If you don't tell me those, I'll just keep referring to you as human, and, well, that wouldn't be very polite now, would it? Mine are he or they. Whatever you find easier, really. Doesn't make much difference to me.
Okay, bro. I'm a she, her. Heh, I don't know. It's not the worst thing I've been called. She, her is fine, though.
Awesome stuff. Well, I'm glad we're at least acquainted properly. Partner.
Partner in crimes? You're not what I expected to wake up to.
Huh? How so?
Well, for starters, you have bunny ears. Why do you have bunny ears?
Oh, these? They're a cute touch, aren't they? Do you like them?
Yeah, they're cool, I guess, bro. I like that you're orange, too. Orange is my favorite color, bro. Yes. Hell yes, they look so adorable. I even have a pair like that myself somewhere.
Exactly. Which means now we can wear matching outfits.
Cool, yeah, let's do that.
I'm loving a theme here, by the way. It's very, well, rabbity.
I suppose it is. I like that PC over there. I wish I had that. I just really like rabbits.
Well, you'd have to be crazy not to. Who wouldn't want an adorable little ball of fluff in their lives?
People who don't want to take care of stuff. Exactly. My bunnies, Spoops and Usagi are the best. Did you know they actually make really incredible house pets? Most people just shove them outside in cramped little hutches. Not only is that super mean if you don't have a big enough outdoor space for them to exercise in, but they're missing out on so much of what makes living with a rabbit amazing. If you have them indoors with you, you get so much more out of your compassion.
Oh, really?
Companionship.
Like what?
Like all their fluffy little failures and their excellent little spoofs. They'll greet you with a little boop when they see you. They can play ball games with you, and they'll even snuggle up to you for cuddles. When they're content, they'll flop over and fall fast asleep. When they're happy or excited, they do this really cute thing called a binky, where they kind of spring into the air uncontrollably.
Tell me more.
Well, the best thing is they don't even care about what you look like or that you're not like them. They just see you as a funny-looking type of rabbit and take you to be part of their bunny family. It's the ultimate level of acceptance. People think dogs are a human's best friend, but they clearly haven't shared a home with a bunny. They can be just as interactive as a dog. They even stamp their fluffy little feet and make a grunting sound to warn you when danger might be nearby, just like they would with their families in the wild.
Wow.
Yeah, that's so cool. Bunny facts. Damn, sorry. I'm rambling, aren't I? I didn't mean to. It's just I can't help it. Well, I can and if I catch myself, but usually it's too late. It's just nice to get to talk about things I'm passionate about, I
You
guess.
don't need to apologize for being enthusiastic, silly. Why do you think I even look like this in the first place?
I don't know, because you want to please me. I don't know.
Because I want you to feel comfortable talking with me.
Oh, okay.
So, you like bunnies? That's nothing to be ashamed of. I like bunnies too. And just like your buddies Spoops and Usagi, I want us to be the best of friends.
You do? Do I even know you, bro? As touching as Blythe's sentiment is, it is difficult to pay full attention to him when I feel a burning question bubbling up with him.
Is everything alright? Did I say something wrong already?
Is this a dream? I know your answer probably won't be very helpful, even if I am, but, am I dreaming right now? Because if so, this is one of the weirdest dreams I've ever
How
had.
should I know? Do you want me to pinch you and see if it hurts?
I'd rather you didn't.
Not even if I let you pinch me back. Ooh. Or we could pinch each other at the same time.
I'll pinch your ears. I'm not entirely sure how that would help, but I suppose it can't do any harm either. Okay, let's do that. The pair of us reach out, fingers tentatively stretched towards each other's cheeks.
Alright. On the count of 3. 1, 2... Actually, hold on a second. What if I'm the one who's dreaming? I don't want to wake up yet. Not when I have someone as adorable as you right in front of me.
Oh, well, thanks, man. You're so sweet and charming and nice. And how did you get in my house again, bro? Can we please just get this over with?
Fine. 3.
The moment the word leaves Blythe's mouth, I squeeze my finger and thumb together at the same time. The sharp nip sends a slight pain from my cheek. Well, don't pinch me too hard, bro.
Huh. Did you have to do it so hard? Anyway, you're still here, so that's a relief. I don't know what I would have done if you disappeared on me already.
You would have been fine, I think. And Blythe's still here too. Sorry, I didn't mean to, but if this isn't a dream, then how the heck did you get in here?
Beats me. If you can't remember, that's probably a reason. Best not to question it. Whatever it was, I'm pretty sure you invited me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known where to find you, would I?
I invited you? When? But that doesn't make any sense. How can neither of us know how you got here?
Come on. It's your birthday. Does it really matter? You should be enjoying yourself, not second-guessing everything and spoiling what could be something amazing.
I guess. Bunny man. Sure, but I don't think it's too much to ask why a stranger with bunny ears suddenly showed up in my bedroom. Okay.
Okay. I didn't want to say anything, because I thought it might make you a bit stressed. But if you really, really, really want to know, I'll tell you.
Yes. Tell me.
You just have to promise you won't panic, okay? Deal?
I'll punch the panic button immediately. Deal.
I'm inside you. Nestled nice and snug up in your brain.
Oh god, no. Gesturing gently to his head, Blythe shoots me a sinister wink. You're what? A hallucination? Well, I don't need to talk to that anymore.
You promised. I knew this would happen.
But what are you? How can I see you? And why are you living inside my brain? Are you some kind of parasite making me hallucinate? Why you snack on my insides like an all-you-can-eat buffet? I don't understand.
A parasite. Ugh. And believe me, I don't want to eat you either.
No.
You can see me because I'm projecting a visual representation of myself based on your interests. I figured that would be a little bit less alarming than the sound of a disembodied voice in your head.
Yeah, thanks for manifesting yourself in front of me, making me feel more crazy than I probably already am.
I'm just a tiny little chip stuck in your head designed to help you. There's nothing to be afraid of. Think of me as a kind of angelic intervention.
Now, with that much power, I can do anything. Angelic intervention AI.
Bingo! You guessed it. Pretty good, huh?
I guess. No. It's not even remotely good. It's terrifying. How do I get you out of me?
What? Calm down, please calm down. I was only messing with you.
Wait, so you mean all that was BS?
Look, I'm sorry, that was kind of mean of me, but you're just so cute. I couldn't help myself.
Bro, I can see why you don't want to talk to anyone in this universe. Everyone's kind of weird.
I wondered what your reaction might be, and, well, I have to admit, you look even more adorable when you're scared.
Yeah, can I call the 911s now, please?
But the real truth is, I have no more of an idea than you do. So, I guess we're both in the same boat. It's as simple as that, really.
That was a dirty trick because I'm questioning my reality now. I give up. Get out. Right, that's it. I want you to leave now.
Huh? But you invited me here for your birthday. I'm here especially for you. If I leave, you'll have no one to celebrate with. So, I'm afraid that isn't going to happen. Not when I've got a whole day of stuff planned out for us. Nuh-uh. No way. You're not getting out of this that easily.
God damn it. I'm stuck. Seriously? Who does this guy think he is?
So, where do you want to start?
I don't know. What are my options, I guess?
Well, that depends on if you'd rather stay in or go out. There are a few places we can go, but I don't know how far you're willing to walk when you just woke up.
I'm willing to walk as far away from you as possible, bro. The people are more of a problem than the distance.
People, schmeeple. You won't even notice when I'm around. Trust me.
Oh. Okay, so where would we go?
How about your local park? Since you've shut yourself away for so long. I'm guessing it's not somewhere you'd normally go on your own, so we could go together, get some fresh air.
Anywhere in public is better than private with you, bro.
Or, if you prefer to stay home, I already have a few surprises up my sleeve for you right here. It's up to you what you want to do.
Before you make any rash decisions,
There's two of them!
do you have any idea how vulnerable of a position you've put yourself in?
Oh my god. Who are you? They're multiplying.
Not you again. I thought you already left.
Not likely. Someone has to salvage this shit show of a day you've got planned for her.
Oh boy.
Sabotage, more like. I poured every ounce of my soul into the things I got prepared.
You poured poison into the cake batter earlier. Does that mean your soul's made of cyanide?
You're trying to give me cyanide poisoning? I wanted you out of my house.
What? How dare you? I'll have you know my soul's made of sugar and sunshine, thank you very much. He's lying. Don't listen to him. I made you the most delicious cake you'll ever eat in your whole life, I swear. And I swear there's not even an ounce, not even a drop of poison in it.
I don't know what's more insulting.
I don't know what's more insulting. The fact that you thought she'd fall for it, or that you didn't even wait to ask what sort of cake she likes.
At least I made one. What have you been doing all this time, huh? Last time I saw you, you had your head buried in her underwear drawer, you creep.
Ew. both of you go evacuate my house?
Simply ridiculous. See how the infant resorts to such immature insults out of desperation.
I guess.
If you pick anything that brat's got planned, you can expect nothing but childish games. I, on the other hand, am here to give you a proper birthday celebration.
I can't believe you two beings are so excited for my birthday.
Have things go out with a bang, if you catch my meaning.
Am I dying now? Did he seriously just blow me a kiss? Okay, both of you stop. Can someone explain to me what the heck is going on here?
Why, I thought it was obvious at this point. I'm here to hold you the most fabulous birthday bash.
Oh god, I did not ask for this. Oh wait, yes I did.
I can't speak for this other pathetic creature, however. If you want my advice, you'd be better off ignoring it entirely.
I don't know how to do that.
Please don't. I don't think my heart could take it if you did. I just want to make you happy. It's the only thing I care about, and if you take that away from me,
You're gonna kill me.
Are you seriously about to start sniffling in front of her? Like that's going to make her feel sorry for you.
I don't like either of you. Sigh. Despite staring straight into Blythe's puppy dog eyes on the verge of tears, all I can muster is a sigh. See?
See? Even the birthday bunny thinks you're pathetic.
or maybe she's sighing at how much of a meanie you are.
Well, we won't be able to do anything if the pair of you don't stop fighting. Can't you just get along?
If that's what you wish, then I suppose I can tolerate the fool. But only because you will it.
Of course. Whatever you want. Your wish is my command.
Weirdos. Both of you. I'm hesitant in every way.
Right. Decision time. First things first. Who are you going to choose to spend the day with?
Oh no. I'll spend the day with the blue bunny. Sorry, this route is currently unavailable in the jam version of the game. Oh! Okay. I'll go with you, Blythe. Oh, Blythe. I picked Blythe for starters. I don't even know your name, but mainly because it sounds like he's tried really hard to make a special day for me. I wouldn't want to not deny him that.
Yes. Well, you're the best.
Listen, Blue Bunny, I tried to choose
Just
you.
make me- I promise. I
Game
won't let you
dev
down.
just wasn't ready for me to play your side, bro. Sorry, heart man.
Suit yourself. If you grow tired of the kiddie games, come find me. I'll be waiting for you, however long it takes.
Okay, thanks, man. You two look exactly the same, nearly. Did you know that? You look more feminine. The orange one looks more feminine. The blue one looks more masculine. But I think it's because the orange one has, like, more, like, detailed, like, eyelashes and stuff. Her eyes look wider, even though it's a him. And then this one is blue, I guess, but, I mean, I don't know. What am I talking about? I'll play kitty games, because that's the only game I can play, Blue Man. Just as swiftly as the mysterious stranger arrived, he leaves again. I'm actually kind of surprised he gave up so easily, but the only reassures me that choosing Blythe was the right
You
move.
must be kind of tired after having to listen to that pain in the backside. Do you want to try some of my cake before we get started? Might be more fun if you have a bit of a sugar rush.
Yeah, I'll try it, sure. I think I'm okay for cake at the moment, thank you. Maybe later. Oh yeah, he did put a doubt in my head. Maybe he did poison me. But they wouldn't poison someone they like, would they? They seem to like me too much. Too much. Or not at all, since I can't be sure if Blythe's cooking can actually be trusted.
Alright. It's up to you. Just make sure you do try some later, okay? I made it special just for you. And I don't want it to go to waste. So, what do you want to do first?
You mean all that poison in there to go to waste? Is that what you mean? I'm kind of terrible at making decisions, and I genuinely don't mind what we do. So would it be okay to ask you to choose?
Well, it's your birthday we're celebrating, so I'm supposed to take direction from you rather than make decisions for you, but if choosing is something that makes you stressed, I suppose it's okay for me to pick on your behalf.
Okay, yeah, of course it is. I asked you to do so.
Why don't we head out to the park first? And then after that, we can move on to the arcade and see if we can win you one of those mascots you like.
Okay, sounds like a plan. I will warn you though, if it's too busy, I might have to come back home. Crowded places always up my anxiety.
What's important is that you're willing to try. I won't let anything stop you from tasting sweet freedom on your special day. So why don't we get going before you, get the chance to change your mind?
Alright, let's go. There's one thing I have to do before we go. Well, I should probably put on proper clothes before I leave. I already feel like everyone's staring at me every time I go out anywhere. If I waltz outside in my pajamas, they'll have a legitimate reason to.
Ah, ha. Yeah, that certainly would be a bit of a problem, wouldn't it? Well, what are you waiting for?
You to leave! For you to close your eyes. I'm not getting undressed while you're right there staring at me. No, close your eyes, throw a blanket over his head, and make him hide under the pillow.
I don't really see what the problem is, but okay. If that's what you want.
Yes! Seemingly oblivious, Blythe complies, closing his eyes.
Have you started yet? It doesn't sound like you're doing anything. Look, if we don't hurry up and head out, someone else might steal your surprise.
Bro, calm down. I need to do this, okay? Not yet. It still feels like you're watching me. I don't want you to see.
Why? I've already seen basically everything.
What?
Nothing to hide from me.
Close those gosh darn eyes right this instant, Blythe. What do you to mean? Ack, what do you mean? Seen everything. Don't tell me you're some kind of creepy pervert in disguise or something.
Pervert, me? No. It's just when I arrived, you were fast asleep in bed, and with how much you were wriggling around, it was virtually impossible not to see a little.
But still, it's embarrassing. I wish you hadn't seen anything.
Why? It's only natural for me to want to know every little bit of you if I'm going to give you your best ever birthday. If it makes you more comfy, I can undress with you.
I feel uncomfortable. I feel uncomfortable. What? No, that's worse. And besides, I'm not a perv like you. So please keep your clothes on.
Well then, at least know that you have nothing to be ashamed of. You're beautiful. On the inside and the out.
Yeah, on the inside and outside of my clothing, apparently. Mr. Bunny Boy. Bunny Blythe, that's debatable.
Please don't say things like that. I won't have you making those sorts of comments while I'm around. If I give you a compliment, I want you to try your best to take it, alright? Can you do that for me?
No, because I don't know you. I guess.
Good. Then now that we've established your beauty is unquestionable, you can begin changing. What? What is it?
You're still
And
watching?
how about this? You pick out what you want to wear, and then close your eyes.
Can I actually pick an outfit? That would be kind of cute. How's that going to help? You'll still be able to see me, and I'll just end up falling on my ass while I get dressed, and you'll see even more. Can't you just leave the room for 5 minutes?
But I'll miss you if I have to go. I don't ever want to leave you. Not for anything, not ever.
Oh god. I'm gotta run away from this guy. Blythe.
Okay. I'm going.
Bye.
You give in far too easily. You think that by obeying her every command, you'll get what you want eventually? But you won't. It's a fool's dream.
This is a very
You'll
basic
only wind up
command.
serving her, like the sniveling little puppy you are. She'll walk all over you.
If you love me enough, you'll let me walk all over you, you creepy bunny people. Just as I'm finally about to get rid of one, Blythe, so I can change, the other appears in the doorway.
Yeah, well, maybe I'd be more than fine with that. How would you know what I want?
Because we're both after the same prize. Her.
Excuse me? I'm a prize now?
Don't speak about her like that. She's not an object or a game to be won.
We'll see about that, won't we?
This is weird. Hey, I'm trying to get dressed here. Some privacy would be nice, and you know I can hear you, right?
Oh, I know. You were supposed to.
Right out, both of you.
Feisty. I like it.
Grrr. The little guy says, snarling at the pair of them, my scowl is big enough to send them sleeking away from me. Yeah, we knew this game was going to have creepy vibes, but I don't know. This one's really making me unsettled, guys. Double checking that both of them have genuinely left the room, I lock the door and hastily get changed. Alright, you can come back in now.
How exquisite! Why don't you take a glance in the mirror?
Yes. Do I have to? I don't like seeing myself.
It's hardly going to hurt you, darling. I simply want you to get a good look at your gorgeous self.
Ew. Me? In the mirror? That doesn't go good together, guys.
Pretty please?
Sighing in defeat, I drag myself to stand in front of the mirror, grimacing in discomfort the moment my eyes meet my reflection.
It would appear that my assumptions were correct.
I hope that you have a picture of them standing in front of the mirror, creator, because that would be nice to see right now. And what assumption might those be? Attempting to look past them as a pair hover around me, I catch myself squinting in confusion.
You are, without a shadow of a doubt, the most breathtaking creature to ever exist.
This is a dream. Grasping aloud in the mixture of shock and awe, I shake my head furiously in denial at his outrageous statement, my cheeks flushing with warmth.
Ah, and don't you just look beyond adorable when you blush like that?
I hate to agree with this asshole, but you really do look radiant.
Hey, I mean on this one you can agree, I guess. Please stop saying that stuff. If you're trying to boost my self-esteem, I get it, but compliments and flattery are just wasted words if you don't mean them.
Why, I have no reason to lie to you. I meant what I said. Every single word. You don't have to believe me, but no, it's the truth. I could happily stand here all day staring at you, and I wouldn't feel even a moment was wasted.
Exactly, and you're so incredible I couldn't look even if I wanted to, which I really don't.
Can we get to the you two murdering me part already? Feeling slightly uncomfortable at being put on such a high pedestal, I remain silent, staring at both myself and Blythe and the Blythe twins, trying to figure out what on earth they see in me.
Hold still for just one moment.
Without warning, the more assertive of the two Blythes grab my chin in one of their hands and pushes his thumb into the corner of my lips while moving his index finger to the other. He forces my expression into a smile.
There. Isn't that much better? Someone as stunning as yourself should never shy away from showing such a splendid smile.
This hurts.
Hands off. Come on. I promised to take you out, didn't I? So, now that you're dressed, let's go. Okay?
Yeah, let's go, I guess. Grabbing my hand forcefully in desperation, Blythe attempts to yank me away from his twin.
See you soon, birthday bunny.
Still stunned by their odd behavior, I slowly nod in response and head to the front door with Blythe. Outside! Wow! By the time we were near the park, I already felt extremely uncomfortable and slightly out of breath, anxiety welling up inside me at the sights and sounds of the neighborhood. We'd barely been outside for more than 15 minutes, but already I'm wrestling with the urge to run straight back home. I don't feel so good. Can we just go? Glancing at the path leading into the park, I began to become overwhelmed by the sheer volume of people already here. Joggers, dog walkers, parents talking to children at school. Listen, no one cares. No one should care about your presence anywhere. Unless you're like a wanted criminal or something, I guess. If your wanted posters posted in the same park that you show up to, then maybe there should be some cause for concern, but mostly I don't think anyone be too judgy like that. And if they are, it's like, bro, why are you wasting your time judging me when you can think about what's important in your own life, I guess. Though some people, if you really think about it, some people use judgments to escape from their own lives. So some people use being judgmental over others' appearance or whatever as a means to escape, or sometimes that is just the mindset that is installed into them from a young child. That is a part of nurture. If their parents were like that towards them, or their parents talked to them about other people and how they felt, sometimes that can impact the child and make them like absorb that behavior. And I don't know. That's just some of the things I can think of as to why people have these judgmental views of others. So,
Just give it a moment. Concentrate on your breathing. And hold my hand.
okay, buddy guy. There's no way I can concentrate on anything as my senses are assaulted all at once, but Blythe takes my hand regardless. Even when I close my eyes, the morning commuter traffic from the nearby road combined with the sound of children playing is so loud I swear my eardrums could burst at any moment. Blythe, I can't do this, please. Sinking to the ground in distress, I bury my head in my lap, attempting to shield my ears on the edge of a panic attack. Well, if it's that bad for you, then it's gonna be hard. I wonder what happened to her and make her feel this amount of anxiety about being outside. I had a friend once who was very afraid of large groups, yet she still confronted her fears, and she was in the marching band and stuff, and she did very well, I thought. And I think she joined the military, so, I mean, she's definitely probably in some sort of group now. And, I mean, she overcame those fears like a badass. The badass that she is. I was very lucky to call her my friend. Anyway, seeking the ground in distress, I bury my head in my lap.
Yes, you can. Here, I'll help.
All at once, everything falls silent, as though someone just pressed the mute button on all of reality.
You can open your eyes now. It's safe, I promise.
Wow, there's no one here. Did you kill everyone? Cautiously, I bring myself to stand, gazing in awe at my transformed surroundings. Each and every person in the park has somehow ceased to exist, seemingly replaced with a colony of cute and fluffy bunnies.
Surprise.
Thank you. What have you done?
Well, I mean, you wished everyone would disappear, right? So I thought I'd give you one better.
Blythe, it's amazing. You're like a master magician. Can you turn them into anything you want?
I can, but I thought this would be the most appropriate option. Do you like it?
I love it. Don't be shy about saying you love something when you do. How could I not? This is basically my ideal word. Going out is so much less stressful if I never had to see or hear anyone ever again.
I'm glad you feel that way. I don't need anyone but you. Everything else is just background noise.
Can I touch one?
It would be better if you didn't. I'm not sure how well behaved they are.
Fair. Oh.
I'm sorry, I can't be more helpful. I thought this would be enough.
Oh, I mean, this is great for me. It is. It's fine if I can stroke them. It's fine if I can't stroke them. I have Spoops and Usagi back at home for that. And you. And you too, I can stroke you as well. Oh god. I'm just glad I can finally spend some time out in the open without worrying about it so much.
And then do you want to know what part 2 of the present is?
What is it? Absolutely. With an excited stamp of Blythe's fingers, all the rabbits vanish, leaving brightly colored birthday balloons floating in the place.
It's a competition. Or I guess you could think of it as a kind of game I made for us to play together.
Oh, fun. We did talk about games and stuff. A game here?
You see, hidden in one of these balloons is another present. All you have to do is guess which one it is and pop it. Simple, right?
Oh my gosh, what if I pop a balloon and accidentally kill somebody? But there are so many.
Well, that's part of the fun. It wouldn't be much of a challenge if you found it right away. And you can pop them with your hands, or you can use this instead if you want.
Is it a knife? Handing me some kind of needle. Blythe grins from ear to ear, clearly eager for me to begin. Yeah, he's trying to get me to kill people. Well, here goes nothing. I knew it. Oh. I don't think I have a choice in this matter. I got a jab on my first. I knew it! I knew it. I'm killing people with this. I go to jab my first balloon, only to find myself jumping out of my skin at the ear-piercing shriek it lets out as I burst it. That one just screamed at me.
Ha. Yeah, I forgot to mention that some of them are trick balloons. I figured a few little surprises here and there would make it a bit more entertaining.
Okay, thanks, man. That's mine. I don't mind.
You're pretty good at this.
Yeah, I guess.
Nice.
Oh, God.
You're pretty good at this.
Are all of them trick balloons, bunny? Oh, it's in the orange one. The moment the needle bursts the balloon, a shower of pink heart confetti comes raining down on me, accompanied by the sound of enthusiastic clapping.
Yay. You got it. I knew you would. Oh. And I put some little chocolates in there too. Here, let me help you pick them up.
You did? Scrambling to the ground, Blythe begins sweeping up the heart-shaped treats all over the floor before standing, puffing out his chest to proudly present them to me.
Happy birthday. I meant birthday.
Of course, that's what you meant. Thank you, Blythe. That's really sweet. I'll try one now, but I think I'll save the rest for later. Carefully unwrapping the chocolate, I pop it into my mouth.
So, how is it? I made your favorite flavor.
Is it blood? My favorite flavor. As I rolled the chocolate around in my mouth, allowing it to gradually dissolve on my tongue, my taste buds are flooded with a mixture of both familiar and unfamiliar flavors. It definitely has a sort of chocolatey orange hint to it, but I can't put my finger on the aftertaste, a metallic tang that forces me to disguise my disgust. Right, it's delicious. What flavor was that exactly, Blythe?
Blood orange, of course.
How's that my favorite, and how did you know? Because you didn't even ask my favorite flavor of cake. I think I see what might have happened here.
I made them fresh this morning while you were sleeping. It took me a little while to extract enough blood for the recipe.
From the
I didn't realize it
orange?
needs so much for the flavor to come through. I was so lightheaded by the time I finished. I had to have a quick nap to recover, but hearing you say it's delicious made all my hard work worth it.
This person is on the verge of a mental breakdown. This 30-year-old shut-in. Now I'm almost certain I don't want to know what on earth went into the cake back at home. Not how they're made. I mean, you do realize that blood orange is just a type of orange, right? It doesn't require any actual blood. You know that? Never mind. Thank you, Blythe. It's very sweet of you to try so hard.
You're welcome.
Urging Blythe to follow, I wander casually through the empty park. The sense of peace I feel with him by my side causes me to release a small sigh.
What's the matter?
I'm a murderer now. Nothing is just... It's all so surreal. I never thought I'd be able to come to a place like this and feel so calm.
See? It's not so bad, is it? With me around, you never have to worry about people bothering you ever again. We can go out for a walk whenever we like, and it'll always be just the two of us.
Oh, fun. That does sound pretty nice, even if it is kind of strange.
So, do you fancy the arcade yet? I promise to try and win you one of those mascots, and I swear I will not let you down. Your birthday wouldn't be complete if I can't win you a prize.
Sure. But don't worry about if we can't win anything. Those machines are always rigged anyway. Sometimes I think you're better off just buying the prizes online.
Yeah, but then it wouldn't be half the fun, would it, silly?
True, I suppose. And so the pair of us head hastily to the arcade, Blythe dragging me along by the arm in eager excitement.
There. Ooh, This is the one, isn't it?
Letting go of my hand, Blythe rushes towards the machine with unbridled enthusiasm. Yep, that's the one. There were a few bits I was trying to win out of it for a while, but I haven't had any luck.
Well, that's about to change now that you've got me here. I can be your lucky charm. And I promise you, we won't give up until you've got everything you've always wanted.
Oh boy. Or until I'm broke.
What? No, I'm paying. You can't use your own money, silly. That'd be like buying your own presents. I won't allow it. Here, I've got a few coins to get us started. Do you want to try it first, or shall I?
You can go first, bro. Or do I get to play an actual game? I'll try. Why don't I give it a go? And we can switch if I'm stuck. Nodding in agreement, Blythe moves to one side, handing me a coin.
You got this.
Blythe's words of encouragement don't do a great deal to boost my confidence, but I slot the coin into the machine and stand poised as I make my move.
Oh, you almost had it. Go on, give it another try.
I don't know about that. I wasn't even close. Somehow I managed to succeed in both capturing my desired item and guiding it safely to the prize hatch.
You did it, that was amazing! Are you sure you're not a wizard?
I am a wizard, Harry. Not that I'm aware of. The tiny toy clatters through the hatch. I reach down and grab it, holding it up to Blythe with a victorious grin on my face.
Well, what matters is we won something. So, that's one down and two to go. Wow, these things sure are thirsty work. Why don't you stay here and guard the machine, and I'll get us something to drink.
Okay, cool, thanks. Wait. Oh. Wait, can I go back? Nope. Before I could say another word, with a spring and a step, Blythe bounces off to buy us something to quench our thirst, leaving me staring into the machine at the rest of the potential prizes awaiting us.
Well, that was a mistake.
Huh? What was?
Leaving you all alone like this. Even an idiot like him should know it's unwise to leave your most treasured possessions unattended.
I'm not a possession. Blythe's only gone to get drinks. He'll be back in a minute.
But a lot can happen in a minute, can't it?
I guess. Like what?
Did you honestly think you could ignore me all day and get away with it? You don't belong on this side of the glass, baby bunny. No, not at all.
What the hell are you talking about?
You're not a player. You're a prize. It's about time you learned that.
Okay, bro. Without roaring, the other Blythe wraps me in his arms. Only it's not an affectionate hug, more like a snake capturing its prey, slowly suffocating the life out of me.
This will be a lot less harmful for you if you don't struggle.
Fingers creeping up my neck, the other Blythe begins applying pressure to my throat, squeezing forcefully enough to restrict my breathing, but gently enough to avoid causing pain. I try to wriggle free from him, attempting to turn my head in hopes of catching a glimpse of my Blythe returning.
Shh. There, little bunny. Just relax. Let me take care of you. I promise this won't hurt. Unless, of course, you want it to.
Gasping for air, my vision grows dimmer by the second. I attempt to call out for Blythe, but nothing other than a strangled breath escapes my lips before everything fades to black. Oh God, I've been kidnapped.
What the hell do you think you're doing? What have you done to my birthday bunny?
I passed out, Blythe.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize she was your exclusive plaything. When I saw her standing there all alone like that, I thought she might like some company.
I perhaps did not. I do not like people, remember?
You cruel, you twisted, you evil freak. How dare you mess with her the second I turn my back?
Gradually coming around to the sound of muffled voices arguing, my eyes widen when I realize I'm now on the inside of the machine we've been playing on, surrounded by my favorite fluffy figures.
What? You like games, don't you? You can try and win her back. But I've got the key. She's mine now. Unless you want to fight me for her.
I don't want to be trapped in a freaking vending machine for my birthday. Thank you very much, blue guy.
Fight you?
Ah, what's the matter? Afraid you'll lose and end up showing off just what a weak, incompetent loser you are?
I mean, you did make me kill people earlier, supposedly.
I've got her right where I want her. And that's where she'll stay until she's ready to admit that it's me she truly wanted all along. I might even keep her as a little birthday treat for myself.
Well, I mean, I did choose him first, but the game dev won't let me play his route because she's not done with it. Ugh. No, I'm joking. Oh, goodness. Screw you! This is my birthday, and this is not what I wanted. So let me out of here right now, or I'll...
Or you're what, little rabbit? You're not going anywhere until I let you go. So I'd get comfortable if I were you.
Please let her out. This isn't right. This is... No.
If it's so wrong, why are you still standing there? You could have thrown a few punches by now, but you haven't moved an inch. Because the moment you saw her trapped in there, you realized that deep down, this is exactly what you want. Just like me.
They're implying that they want me in a cage because I just murdered a bunch of balloon people. Which, yeah, if your delusions are that deep, man, and you go murdering people, yeesh.
No, it's not true. Don't listen, it's not true. You're wrong, you're lying.
Am I though? Imagine how much easier it would be to please her if all you have to do is bring her food and water. We could take turns to keep her company. Think about it. You'd never have to worry for her safety again. Not when you know exactly where she is. Every second of every minute, of every hour, of every day.
And then you get bored of me, right? And killed me, probably. Life, please don't tell me you're seriously consider going along with this madness. I don't want to live in a cage. Then you shouldn't have killed countless of balloon people. Desperately banging the glass containing me, I cry out in defiance, hoping to get through to the center of the tube lives.
I mean,
Saner.
It's not. He's not entirely. I don't. It's not. It's not like it's a bad idea. Technically speaking.
What's that supposed to mean?
I hate to admit it, but the pervert does make a decent point.
To be turned on. What?
Look. It's not. I love playing with you. I do. But I wanna protect you. I wanna keep you safe, and I don't like the sound. Look, I don't like the sound of sharing you one little itty bitty bit. But if it's the best way to keep you safe, if it's the best way to keep you safe and sound and here with me, then it's a sacrifice It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. For now.
I knew you'd come around eventually.
Life, why?
Look, don't get me wrong, I'm not agreeing to this because I'm sick like a certain someone here. And if he tries anything with you, I promise, I swear I'll make him pay.
You will not, will you? He'll do whatever he wants and he'll get away with it every time. You'll never do anything to help me, will you, Blythe?
I'm doing this because I care about you. I care about you more than anything you could possibly imagine.
Maybe this is a manifestation that my brain has come up with because my brain knows it needs mental help or whatever, and now it's trying to save me by making me kill off people so I can finally get noticed and arrested and go to a mental facility, I guess. If you really cared about me, you just let me go.
Can't you see that's what we're afraid of? You're too fragile for us to allow you to wander free. What if something were to happen to you? Like this, you'll be safe.
Exactly. I wouldn't be able to live without you. I wouldn't. Don't you think it's a little bit selfish not to even think about how I feel?
Yeah, because you're like the version of my brain that's trying to survive right now, right? So I'm here because like you're like my brain cannot live without my body functions. I mean, I don't know what state I was in when I woke up. Could have been on the verge of death. You both are insane.
Perhaps. But I'm sure one day you'll see things from our perspective.
Reality, probably.
I'm sorry if it kind of spoils your special birthday. I just... it's just... I mean, in a way, this is kind of like the best present. I mean, this is the gift of love.
I guess, man.
Indeed. What more could you want on your birthday?
Love, I guess. This is too much love for me, guys. I'm gonna go back to, I'm gonna go back home. So this is it, then. This is how my birthday is. My life ends trapped here with these two lunatics. I don't understand how any of this happened, and if I don't even know how I got here, how am I ever supposed to escape this nightmare?
Ooh, I know. We should sing Happy Birthday again. That'd help cheer up our birthday bunny.
An excellent idea for once. Then on 3. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear bunny.
I love you.
Happy birthday to you.
Did they say I love you in the middle of that? Well, I have been slighted, guys. This is not the birthday I wanted at all. Imprisoned end. Great! Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to me. And many more. Oh, wait. Well, oh, okay, hold on. I don't think there's any option that can change anything here. I think it's all depending on how you treat them in the beginning. Because I think this is lie! Virtually impossible. So then you could have shut your eyes or whatever, and you didn't get a sneak peek. You are a pervert!
Figure of speech. And even if I was a pervert, which I'm not, you have absolutely nothing to be ashamed of. Oh, you're beautiful both inside and out.
That's debatable.
Please don't say things like that. I won't have you making those sorts of comments while I'm around. If I give you a compliment,
yes, okay, fine.
I want you to try your best to
I
take
guess.
it. Alright? Can you do that for me?
I can't do anything for anybody these days. It's weird! If I'm completely honest, it's actually kind of weird.
But that can't be right. You were supposed to love this. It's one of your presents. I made it special for you. Is it really that awful? I can change it to something else. How about balloons? Everyone loves balloons on their birthday.
At a desperate snap to his fingers, all the rabbits vanish, leaving brightly colored birthday balloons floating in their place. I appreciate it, I really do. It's just a little disconcerting. What did you do with everyone that was here?
Does it really matter? They were causing you pain. They were hurting you, so I got rid of them. Why do you even care about them? They don't care about you. If I wasn't here, you'd be having a panic attack, and everyone would just walk past you like you're not even there. So why shouldn't we do the same?
I don't know. We should walk past everybody like they're not there if we don't know them. Unless, one, you know what? It's just like that, though. We walk past people we don't know on the sidewalk. That's just life, though. Come on. If you weren't here, I wouldn't have ventured outside in the first place.
So then you're saying this is all my fault?
Yes. No, that's not what I said. I'm not blaming you for anything, Blythe, except for you being here, ruining my 30th birthday. I'm not blaming you for that, but I'm also saying that because you're here, my 30th birthday is ruined. But you are not to blame at all. I hope that makes sense, because it doesn't. I just don't want to be here, is all. Not like this.
Don't want to be here with me, don't want to be here with me, don't want to be here with me. I mean, because I'm not good enough for you, is it? I'm not good enough, I'm not good enough, I'm not good enough, I'm not good enough, I'm not good enough.
Oh man, I wish I would have saved. Say nothing. What am I supposed to say to that?
You don't even care enough about my feelings to lie. Then I really am useless. You'd be better off without me.
True. Bye, Blythe. Before I can respond, Blythe disappears from my vision, along with the balloons, bringing everything from reality, flooding back into a torrent that hits me like a tidal wave. Blythe? Look, I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to sound ungrateful, but you can please come back? No response. Not wanting to face this on my own, I turned towards the exit of the park to head home, when out of nowhere, Blythe's illusion reappears, flooding my vision with bouncy bunnies once more. But something about them seemed different this time. Blythe? There's still no response from my companion, as each and every rabbit turns to face me in unison. Stop it! Stop staring at me! Screaming hysterically at the glowering crowd of creatures, I try to run, but my feet won't budge. What is this? Please, Blythe, make it stop.
That weakling isn't here anymore. But I am. and I know exactly how to help you, my precious little bunny.
You? Who even are you?
I don't require a name. Unlike that pathetic pandering dog. I am salvation, and I am here to ensure you never get off this marvelous merry-go-round of ours.
Oh, yay, I'm so excited. I don't understand. What are you talking about? Where's Blythe? Instead of answering my questions, the figure simply opens its arms as wide as though to embrace me, but instead of warmth, I feel a suffocating child as the horde of rabbits rush towards me, intent on devouring my very soul. Oh. Devoured end. Oh, so the bunnies hate me. Oh. Blythe be upset, though. Blythe be a little upsetty spaghetti about that one.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear bunny. Happy birthday to you.
Okay. So I do want to say something. Oh. The voice acting has this amount of unsettlement in their voices. They genuinely unsettle me, and yet they're comforting at the same time. I enjoy the voice actors so much, and I think the writing, genuinely incredible. It's definitely a reflection of some sort of mental breakdown, and that's the theory that I have. There's a lot to theorize about the reality here, but I'm supposing that my brain is breaking down, causing these hallucinations, causing these imaginary friends, and they just like you know. Honestly, I'm just like, reassure Blythe. No, that isn't true. I do want to be here with you. Please, can we just start over? I changed my mind. It's a wonderful gift, so please don't feel bad.
Do you really mean that?
I do.
And you want to know what part 2 of the present is?
Absolutely. It's not like I can say anything else if I want to prevent him from crying again.
It's a competition. Or I guess you could think of it as a kind of game I made for us to play together.
A game here?
You see, hidden in one of these balloons is another present. All you have to do is guess which one it is and pop it. Simple. Aha! Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I forgot to mention that some of them are trick balloons. Keep going. I know you can do it. Nice.
Not screams from every one of them.
That's odd. I really thought you would have found it by now.
Huh. So did I. I'm beginning to get tired of searching and shrieking. I'll keep going. I suppose I could keep trying to try my best to find what Blythe's put so much effort into arranging for me.
I'm gonna help. I'm sure it's in here somewhere.
Did you have to include so many trick ones?
Ha 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 ha. Sorry about that. I didn't have much of a choice. Just ignore the screams and keep going. I'm sure we'll find it eventually.
Okay, doing my best. To still appear somewhat enthusiastic about the task, I hold the needle high, poised to burst another balloon. Please don't do this. Hey Blythe, this one just spoke to me. It's another trick, right? I bet this is the one.
You'll have to pop it and find out then.
Blythe must have made it say that to put me off. I'm not falling for it. It's finally time to end this game. Alright, here we go. Oh, is that my character? Driving my needle into the center of the balloon as hard as I could muster. I knew this! I knew it, though! I knew that we were killing people! Oh, if it wasn't, it's just... Jabbing my needle into the center of the balloon as hard as I could muster, I almost toppled backwards at the howl of agony it releases before bursting. What? Still nothing? How is that possible? Where the heck is my damn present?
Oh, better luck next time.
Blythe, we've been here for hours. Can you just please point it out to me?
Well, I would, but I might have slightly forgotten which one it's in. Sorry. I guess we'll just have to keep playing until we find it.
Releasing a heavy sigh, I stare at the number of balloons still left. I can't help but wonder if we might be here forever.
Soon enough, there won't be a single soul left to bother us ever again. We'll have the entire place to ourselves. What more could you want on your birthday?
I have no idea. Not to kill people? After taking a deep breath, I still remember Saul ready to go on a rampage. This isn't exactly how I imagined I'd be spending my birthday, but I refuse to give up until I find Blythe's special surprise. Girl lost her sanity. Oblivious end. I think we got through 3 ends. Yikes. I knew we were killing people. I know that another end is, well, I was actually gonna... Alright, load. Hold on, back. Let's start over again, real quick. Alright, I was just gonna skip everything, pick the opposites, and see what happens. Oh my god. I can't skip things. Yes, I can. Let me skip everything. Oh, wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Can I reload? Wait. Title. Take me to the title. Yes. Something's changed in the dialogue. I was so dumb. It wouldn't skip because something's changed in the dialogue. Man, this game is extensive. This game is very extensive. Let's go ahead and start again. I need to see that. Hold on. I'm impressed. I'm blown away. I really am. I love this game. Holy moly. I didn't think I would fall for it this hard. Life isn't easy when you're different. When you're afraid of almost everything. I'm so scared of the world. I'm even scared of myself. I've worn a mask for so long, masquerading as normal, that I don't even know who I am anymore. That's probably for the best, since you like to kill people. When I stare at my reflection in the mirror, I see a stranger staring back. Something inside me says I've been here before. As though I'm stalking the steps of my own shadow. Soulless. Stuck. I think it's my 30th birthday tomorrow, and I'm going nowhere. No job, no prospects, no future. Somewhere in the back of my mind, alarm bells ring, warning me that something's wrong. As though my brain has decided that it's time to air out all of my anxieties. I wouldn't say I want to be normal. If I woke up one day to find I was cured, then I guess I'd no longer be me. Then again, perhaps that would be for the best. All I know is that I don't want to be afraid of everything anymore. I'm content with being by myself, but that doesn't mean I don't get lonely. Sure, I have my best bunnies, Spoops and Usagi for company, but still, I want to live rather than just exist. I want to be happy, and most of all, I don't want to spend my birthday all alone again. Is that too much to ask? Something after falling fast asleep, I think I hear a strange mixture of voices calling to me. The more I listen, the clearer it becomes. Listen to the first voice.
Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear Bunny.
Focus.
Please wake up soon.
Listen to another voice. Listen to the second voice.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
I don't hear this voice in the bunnies.
Happy birthday, dear Bunny. Please wake up soon.
Huh. Oh man, doesn't matter what voice I focus on. I bet it does. And I literally forgot which was the first one. Which one I listened to the last time. Let's focus on this one. I think it was this one.
Happy birthday to you.
I like
Happy
that plays even after you skip it.
birthday to
The strange
you.
sounding singing interrupts my restful
Happy
sleep, and I toss and turn in my bed at the disturbed.
Wakey, wakey, birthday bunny!
Did I get a different character? Warm hands grab at my shoulders, waking me from the daze. What's going on? I feel utterly perplexed.
Yay! You're
Oh
finally
my
awake!
god!
You have no idea how lonely it's been just sitting on your bed staring at you for the past few hours.
Do I literally have the ability to change their genders? That's the voice you pick? Is how you change your genders? Wow.
I'm Blythe, by the way. It's a pleasure to meet you. Now it's your turn. What's your name?
The male does very good. Let's see how the female does, I guess. It's embarrassing. I'd rather not say. I've never been all that fond of it.
Aw, I'm sure it can't be that bad. I promise I won't laugh if you tell me. Besides, if I don't even know your name, how am I supposed to get to know you? I have to call you something.
Fine, it's Bunny.
Funny, huh? Well, it's certainly appropriate. But if you want to pick something else, that's fine too.
Oh, I can pick my own name. Okay, cool. I'm Mew. Submit. Would you mind calling me Mew instead?
Sure, no problem. Good choice, by the way. It suits you.
Thanks.
And how about your pronouns? If you don't tell me those, I'll just be referring to you as human, and that wouldn't be mine or she or they.
I
Whatever you
don't
find easier,
care.
really. It
I'm
doesn't
she,
make much
her.
difference to me.
Skip. Yeah, I don't know. It's not the worst thing I've been called. She, her is fine
Awesome
though.
stuff. Well, I'm glad we're at least acquainted properly now, partner.
You're not what I was expecting to wake up to.
Huh? How so?
Well, for starters, you have bunny ears. Why do you have bunny ears?
Oh, these? They're a cute touch, right? Do you like them?
I guess. Not really. Not particularly.
What? Don't lie to me, silly. I only wore them in the first place because I know you like them. I'm loving the theme in here, by the way. It's very, well, rabbity.
I just really like rabbits.
Oh, you'd have to be crazy not to. Who wouldn't want an adorable little ball of
Me.
fluff in their lives?
Exactly, my bunny is Spoofs and Usagi. Did you know they are the best? They make really incredible health pets. Most people just, yeah, whatever.
Oh, really? Like what?
They grate you with a little boop when they see you, yes.
Uh-huh. Is everything all right?
Can I touch your ears?
Did I see something wrong already?
Yes, everything fine. I just wanted to stroke your ears since I saw you. They look so soft. Can I please touch them?
Oh, I thought you'd never ask. Please, go right ahead.
Eagerly reaching out, I run my hand over one of Blythe's adorable ears, watching as they twitch a little at my touch.
How is it?
The silky sensation on my fingertips as I continue stroking her ears feels so soothing. It's incredible. Just like a real rabbit, only even better because you can talk.
Well, I aim to please. If you're happy, I'm happy.
Yay. I don't mean to sound rude. You seem so sweet, but how exactly did you get in here?
Beats me. If you can't remember, there's probably a reason. Best not to question it. Whatever it was, I'm pretty sure you invited me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known where to find you, would I?
But that doesn't make any sense. How can neither of us know how you got
Come
here?
on, it's your birthday. Does it really matter? You should be enjoying yourself, not second-guessing stuff and spoiling what could be something special.
Sure, but I don't think it's too much to ask why a stranger with bunny ears suddenly showed up in my bedroom.
Okay. I didn't want to say anything because I thought it might make you stressed. But if you really want to know, I'll tell you. You just have to. I'm inside you. Nestle nice and snug in your brain.
Can I skip this? I already read this.
You promised. I knew this would happen.
Why are you living inside my brain?
A
Are you a parasite?
Parasite?
Probably.
You can see me because I'm projecting a visual representation of myself based on your interests. I figured it'd be less alarming than I'm just a tiny little chip designed to help you. There's nothing to be afraid of. Think of me as some kind of... Bingo! You guessed it! Pretty great, huh?
I don't believe you. I'm not buying it. If you're just projecting an image of yourself or whatever, then how come I was able to touch you?
Maybe I can control some of your senses? I don't know. Look, you got me, okay? I was just kidding.
Uh-huh. Well, it wasn't very funny.
I'm sorry I tried to trick you. It was cruel, and I shouldn't have done it. I just thought it might help lift the mood a little. And I'd be lying if I said I wasn't intrigued to see how you react. That is one cute scowl you've got going on there, by the way. If you keep looking at me like that, I might lose my mind. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The real truth is, I have no more an idea than you do, so we're both in the same boat. It's as simple as that.
I give up. Fine, I give up.
Yay! That means I won, right? You'll let me spoil you now? Because believe me, I have a whole bunch of stuff planned for your special day that is going to blow your mind.
Okay then.
So, where do you want to start?
Yeah, I'm gonna blow other people's minds wide open too, apparently. I don't know. What are my options?
Well, that depends on if you'd rather stay in or go out.
You want me to
There
go
are a
out
few
and kill
places we could
people,
head
don't
to,
you?
But I don't know how far you're... People schmeeple. You won't even notice. How about your local park? Or, if you prefer to stay home,
Before you make any rash decisions, do you have any idea how vulnerable of a position you've put yourself in?
They're multiplying.
Not you again. I thought you already left.
Not likely. Someone has to salvage this shit show of a day you've got planned for her.
Sabotage, more like! I poured every ounce of my soul into this.
You poured poison into the cake batter earlier. Does that mean your soul's made of cyanide?
I feel like this is the more realistic version of myself, and perhaps maybe I'm the one who made the cake for myself and I poured the cyanide into it as a means of, like, you know, offing myself. These are just manifestations of my mind trying to survive and save itself. This one's trying to save myself. This one's trying to bring me on a verge of, like, some mental breakdown. I don't know, it's all just intriguing to me how this is definitely some version my mind has made for me to either survive or get help or do something for myself, at least for my birthday, 30th at least.
What? How dare you! I'll have you know my soul's made of sugar and sunshine, thank you very much! I made you the most delicious cake you'll ever eat in your life! I swear, there's not even an ounce of poison in it!
This is kind of more of a victim mentality, I guess, and she is, like, I don't know. I'm trying to analyze
I
some
don't know
characters.
what's more insulting. The fact that you thought she'd fall for it, or the fact that...
At least I made one!
This one
What
can
have you been
see
doing all
us
this
for
time?
who we
Last
truly
time
are,
I saw you, you had your head buried in her underwear drawer.
and is trying to
Ridiculous.
make sure I don't go down
See
the
how
wrong
the
path,
infant resorts
maybe?
to such immature insults out of... If you pick anything that Brat's got planned, you can expect childish games. Have things go out with a bang, if you catch my meaning.
Did she seriously just blow me a kite? Okay, can you stop?
Why, I thought it was obvious. I can't speak for this other pathetic creature, however.
Please don't! I don't think my heart could take it if you did. I just
Yeah, this
want to
one's
make you happy.
more manipulative, I think.
Are you seriously going to start sniffling in front of her?
Pet
That's
life.
gonna make her feel sorry for you.
There, silly sausages. Okay, I'm not going to ignore you. That would be mean.
Thank you. You're so kind. I've never met anyone as amazing as you.
Yeah, you have.
Suck up.
Well, we won't be able to do anything if the pair of you don't stop fighting. Can't you just get along?
If that's what you wish, then I suppose I can tolerate the fool. But only because you will it.
Of course. Whatever you want. Your wish is my command.
Right. Decision time. First things first. Who are you going to choose to spend the day with?
I want to choose you so bad. Blue, I'm sorry. This one is just unsettling. because I already know she kind of tricks me into killing people. I want to stay inside and not be anywhere near people. You know what? And that's just fine with me, yeah. But I need to get a therapist so bad. I don't even know your name.
Yes! You're the best! You have no idea just how happy.
Suit yourself. If you grow tired of the kitty games, come find me.
What
I'll
if
be
she has...
waiting for you.
What if the blue person has
However
more...
long it takes.
Yeah, whatever. What if she has more something
You
serious
must be kind
planned,
of tired after having to listen to that pain in the butt. Do you want to try some of my cake before we get started?
though? No.
It might give you a little bit of a sugar boost.
No.
Alright, it's up to you.
It'll go to waste
Well,
just fine.
it's your birthday we're celebrating. Why don't we head out to the park first? And what's important is you're willing to try. Yes, that's certainly what I don't really see what. Have you started yet? Why? I've already seen. Pervert? Me? No, it's just when I arrived, you were fast asleep in bed. With how much you were wriggling around, it was virtually impossible not to see.
But still, it's embarrassing.
Why? It's only natural for me to want to know every inch of you from. Well, then at least I know you have nothing to be ashamed of. Please don't say things like that. I won't have good. Then, now. What is it? Then, how about this? You pick out what you want to wear and then. Aw, but I'll miss you if I have to go. Okay, I'm going.
You give in far too easily.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, well,
Because
don't speak.
we'll see. Oh, I know.
What
You were
if the
supposed-
prize is
Spice
which
too.
one of them gets
I
to
like
take over the body? Like, these are alterations or something. I don't know. This is just like me going off, like, in my own direction, but I don't know what isolation can do to a person. So if she was like this, like, all her life, perhaps there is some trauma. This Blythe person is just, like, more separated from the brain. She has a more realized, perhaps, alteration, maybe. The blue buddy doesn't want to give herself a name because she's trying to keep you hooked into reality and is trying to protect you from injuring yourself or other people, I think. That's why she's so against the one who has, like, detached themselves so much from reality, you know? Double checking, they both left the room. I
How
get dressed.
exquisite. It's hardly going to hurt you.
Ready, please?
It would appear my assumptions. You are, without a shadow of a doubt, the most breathtaking creature to ever exist.
And this is her complimenting herself, haha. Trying to give me, like... Of course, I'll expect elation.
Don't you look beyond adorable when you blush like...
I hate to agree with this idiot, but you really do look radiant.
I have no reason to lie to you. I meant what I said. Every single word.
Yeah, it's okay to boost your own self-esteem up. Go ahead, look in that mirror. Tell yourself you look exquisite, like the prettiest person you've ever seen. Do a pose or something. You know? It's okay to be confident. It's okay to compliment yourself. Go at it, guys. Go compliment yourselves. Write a list or something of all the good things that you are, and be proud of yourself. It's okay.
You don't have to believe me, but know that it's the truth. I could happily stand here all day staring at you, and I wouldn't feel even a moment was wasted.
Exactly! You're so incredible, I couldn't look away even if I wanted to. Which I really, really don't.
Feeling slightly uncomfortable at being put on such a high pedestal, I remained silent, staring at both myself and the Blythe twins, trying to figure out what on earth they see in me.
Hold still for just one moment. There. Isn't that much?
Don't you touch her! Come on, I promised to take you out, so now that you're dressed, let's...
See you soon, birthday bunny.
Bye. Great. I'm gonna kill people.
Just give it a moment. Concentrate on your breathing and... Yes, you can! You can open your eyes now.
I
Better?
guess I have to embrace
Surprise! Well, you wish everyone would just. I can, but I thought this would be the most
I love
appropriate
it.
option. I'm
It's
so glad you feel that.
great.
It would be better if you didn't. I'm sorry I can't be more helpful. Then, do you want to know what part 2 of the. It's a competition! You see, hidden. That's part of the fun. It wouldn't be much of a challenge if you found it right away. You can pop them with your hand. Yeah, I forgot to mention some of them are chick balloons. I figured you're pretty good at this. Yay! You got it! Happy Valentine! So, how is it? I made your favorite flavor. Blood orange, of course. I made them fresh this morning. I was so lightheaded by the time I finished. I had to have a quick nap to recover. But hearing you say it's delicious made all my hard work worth it.
Oh wait. I should have went back. I think I picked this the last time too.
You're welcome.
No problem.
What's the matter? See? It's not so bad. So, do you feel like hitting the arcade now?
Yeah, let's go to the
but then
arcade.
it wouldn't be half the fun, would it, silly?
I'm sorry, I like the guy's voice
Ooh,
better.
ooh, that's
but I don't
alright.
know if it's just like it's a softer, more sinister tone to me, and the I don't know. The woman's voice is very like bright and cheery and uplifting, I guess, and it just I don't know. It takes me out of whatever's going on here, kind of, and that's not a direct criticism of the voice actor themselves. I think they did voice the lines very well, absolutely. It's just, I guess I prefer Mel's voice myself personally.
Well, that's about to change now that you've got me here. I can be your lucky charm. I promise you, we won't give up until you've got everything you've always wanted.
Or until I'm broke.
What? I'm paying. You can't use your own money. That'd be like buying your own presents.
You try.
I won't allow it.
You
Here,
can
how
take
about you
the
please to get us
first-
started? Do you want to try it first, or shall I?
You can take the shot first if you want, and I'll watch.
Okay, just make sure you tell me when you want to tag in.
Okay.
Now then, let's see. If I time it... Now!
Despite immense effort and concentration, Blythe's first attempt ends in complete failure, unable to grab a hold of an item.
What? I was sure I had it in the bag.
Yeah, they make you think that on purpose, so you keep playing. I told you they're a bit of a scam.
Well, joke's on them, because I'm willing to spend whatever it takes to win you something.
I'm not sure if I can be bothered to explain just how gullible Blythe is, but it's quite sweet that she's so willing to win me stuff, even though this is probably still my own money, and this is a part of my brain tricking me. So yeah, this character feels like the id, and perhaps the blue caper is more like maybe the super ego. Maybe, I'm not sure, but the id is more compulsive, more self-serving, wants everything to be like, you know, based around them, kind of, and they're more selfish, I guess. So they embody like a bunch of different emotions that we have, where we want all these things to happen to us, and we want to be seen as well, I mean, it's kind of like being like kind of bratty, I guess. So yeah, the super ego kind of called us out, because he was just like, yeah, don't fall for this brat. She is kind of gullible too, just kind of in a happier state maybe. And I don't know. Several hours and lots of money later.
I can't believe it! Missed again? How is this even possible? I'm beginning to think they don't want you to win anything here. But I won't give up. I swear it.
Life honestly is fine if we don't win anything. We've had fun, right? So why don't we call it quits for now and head home? We can always come back another day and try again.
How pathetic! What is this even supposed to be? Some sort of play date? Do you honestly believe that's what she needs? A stroll in the park and a pointless piece of plastic?
It's a mascot. I wanted to win one as a memento of our day together. And we were having a perfectly nice time until you showed up to ruin it.
Oh, yes, of course. I'm the one who's ruining things here, says the one content to live in La La Land playing gacha games on loop for all eternity in denial.
Whatever. Just leave us alone. We're not going anywhere until we win.
Then you plan on keeping her captive here forever? Because with your reaction time, it's unlikely you'll ever get anything. You might as well give up. Can't you see how bored poor Bunny is?
Huh? She's not bored. You're not, right?
Nope. Not at all. I could happily keep playing forever.
See? So shove off and let us have our fun in peace.
Very well. I'll be over there, watching you make a fool of yourself.
As quickly as she arrived, the other Blythe sinks into the corner, smirking as she watches us continue to play in vain. Why don't I give it a go, and we can switch if I get stuck? Nodding in an agreement, Blythe moves to one side, handing me a coin.
You got this.
Blythe's words of encouragement don't do a great deal to boost my confidence, but I slot the coin in the machine and stand poised to make my move. Somehow I managed to succeed in both capturing my desired item and guiding it safely to the prize hatch.
You did it! That was incredible! Are you sure you're not a magician or something?
That's what I asked you earlier, isn't it? Not that I'm aware of. The tiny toy collided through the hatch and I reached down to grab it, holding it up to Blythe with a victorious grin on my face.
Well, what matters is we won something. So, that's one down and two more to go. Man, these things are thirsty work. Why don't you stay here and guard the machine while I grab us some drinks?
Wait, I'd much rather head home now if that's okay with you.
Oh, sure, but don't you want to win the others? I doubt it'll take long with your skills.
I'm more than happy with just the one. In fact, knowing that we even managed to win it together makes it extra special. Even if we didn't win the rest, they could never be as precious as the first.
Well, when you put it like that, I guess you're right. Okay, home it is then.
Yay, we made it home. We didn't get trapped in the vending machine. Oh boy. The moment we make it back indoors, I throw myself on my bed, heaving a huge sigh of relief at being home again. You're probably going to think I'm kind of lame for saying this, but I'm so glad to be home.
Why would I think that's lame?
No, we had a big day. It's good to be home. Well, it's not that I don't want to go anywhere else. More than at the one thing making my life more miserable than anything is not having someone to share stuff with. I find it so hard to connect with people in a meaningful way. Most of them just disappear or out of my life like ghosts. Since you're still here, I want to get to know you better.
There's nothing wrong with that at all. Actually, I think it's incredibly sweet.
You do?
Mm-hmm. For as long as I can remember, I've been all alone. And then, all of a sudden, I got invited to your birthday. When I found out I was going to get to meet my first ever friend, I was so excited. But I never imagined in my wildest dreams that you would take much of an interest in me.
Why not? You're adorable. How could I not be interested in you? I'm not great at making conversation, but I mean it when I say I'm really grateful that you are here. Heck, I can hardly even believe it. You're like some sort of miracle.
Well, that means a lot. I can't tell you how grateful I am to be here, too. It might sound a little silly, but I wouldn't exist if it weren't for you. Or at least, I wouldn't have a reason to. So you see, in a sense, we were made for each other.
That's a strange way of looking at it, but I guess you're right.
And thank you for choosing to spend time with me. I was really worried that Blueberry idiot might have made you afraid of me.
Not at all. Well, she did seem like a bit of a creep. You, on the other hand, seem harmless enough. To me, you're not so different from Spoops or Usagi here. Only I can actually have a two-way conversation with you. It makes you the most interesting entity I've ever encountered.
Well, I could easily say the same thing about you. But it wouldn't mean as much coming from me, considering you're kind of the only person I know.
I'm sure once you've had the opportunity to meet others, you'll forget about me pretty quickly.
Hey, you shouldn't put yourself down like that.
I wasn't. It's just the truth. I'm not really anything special.
Either you're lying to me, or you genuinely believe it, and you're so used to thinking like that, you've convinced yourself it's not even a put-down. You don't seem like the lying type, which only leaves the more worrying of the two options. Believe me when I say this. I won't forget you. I don't need to meet anyone else now that I have you. But even if I'm somehow forced to encounter other humans, no one else can ever be my first. No one else could possibly compare to you.
Yeah, we're trying to make ourselves feel special here, right?
You're a part of me now, and nothing will ever change that.
Are we merging? Is that... I don't know. I read a book where... In the book, the DID alters came together and merged. It was guided by a therapist. I forgot what it's called. It's interesting, though. I remember that book was my first introduction to DID, though I'm not sure if it was... I know that it was a book based on a non-fiction person, like it's non-fiction. It was a psychology book kind of based on a real person in their real life. So there must be some merit into merging or whatever. Like freaking like Steven Universe, I guess. I don't know. Stunned to silence. My blithe, seemingly sincere outburst. I sit there staring awkwardly, not knowing how to respond to such a heartfelt statement.
Hey, do you want to see something cool?
I think it's all unique depending on the person who is experiencing it, really. Because the brain is so interesting, and there's so many ways to protect, for the brain to, like, come up with ways to protect yourself, in a way. So, I guess I do want to see something cool, though. But, yeah, based on, I think, your genetic makeup, that when nurture comes about within a young age, your genetic, I think your brain, like, creates a way to, like, survive, and that could be based on your genetic makeup, perhaps. There's something here, you know. It all connects in some way to create your own unique version of whatever is currently happening within yourself. It's very interesting, I think. I guess.
Okay, if you could pick a place in nature that you find the most relaxing, what would you choose?
Okay, I'm gonna save it here, but I'm gonna go back and choose the other ones. I suppose maybe somewhere in the woods where you can hear traffic or see people.
All right, sit tight. Here we go. Ta-da! So, what do you think? Pretty impressive, huh?
It's incredible, but what exactly happened?
I teleported you to the place you requested.
Really? Just like that?
Well, not exactly teleported as such. If anything, it's more like a cheap magic trick. But putting it like that wouldn't sound anywhere near as cool now, would it?
I still think it's cool anyway.
I thank you. Just keep in mind that while it may look pretty convincing, at the end of the day, you're still sitting in your bed.
Huh. So, what if my anxiety made it so difficult for me to live amongst people that I become a hermit out in the middle of the forest, and in my mind constructed this bed or this room around me, and I've been living in that delusion for so long that, you know, I forgot that I'm actually just someone living in the middle of the forest.
If you try to walk into the woods, you'll just wind up banging your head into the wall or falling over your furniture. so I wouldn't advise wandering too far.
Okay. I wasn't planning to, but noted.
It's more useful when you're outside, like with the bunnies in the park. But it has its advantages indoors too.
Okay.
For example, if the weather is awful, you can stay inside but still reap the benefits of being surrounded by something soothing.
Yeah, it's kind of tempting to just stay here forever.
If that's what you want, then you're more than welcome to. I'm happy to sit with you for as long as you like.
Nodding in acceptance, I smile fondly at Blythe, wanting nothing more than to remain here with my new companion.
You have no idea how happy I am to see a smile like that on your face.
The slightest tinge of sadness in Blythe's voice doesn't match the warmth of our surroundings as I begin to grow tired. Blythe, I think I need to nap now.
No! I'm sorry, but you can't. If you're going to stay here, you have to stay awake.
Why?
Because it's your birthday, of course. You can't spend the last part of the day napping, or you'll miss all the fun.
But I thought I could choose to do whatever I wanted. Not when you're around other people, I guess.
Well, yes, but I'm begging you. Please don't go to sleep just yet. Pretty please.
How can I deny that face? Okay, I'll stay awake, but you're going to have to get rid of your illusion. I think that must be what's making me sleepy.
Of course. You've got yourself a deal.
And just like that, we're back in my bedroom. Blythe sure does have some nifty abilities, but I still feel pretty tired, even when the woodland surroundings. I have to admit, it is nice to have someone I can talk to for a change. I mean, I have my online friends, and they mean the world to me. I'd go as far as I say they're family, but they're all so far away. Okay, so no, this is my reality, it must be.
I think I can kind of understand that. Before I met you, everything felt so cold and distant, but sitting beside you like this, I can feel your warmth coursing through me without even touching you. It's like nothing I've ever experienced before. Is that how it feels to be in love?
Yes. I've never really thought about it before, but I suppose so.
I like it. It feels like home.
As I let out a small sigh of contentment, I noticed a familiar scratchy yet soft sensation on my stomach, accompanied by a sense of light pressure. When I looked down, I realized a small rabbit is trying to dig itself into a crevice in my lap to rest in. It looks like Spoops has come to join us. Stroking my furry companion, I glanced between her and Blythe, wondering what my new friend might make of my magnificent housemate. Gazing up at Blythe again, I grow concerned for the lack of conversation since Spook's arrival. Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. I was just watching the pair of you. I noticed your face lit up the moment she climbed into your lap.
Don't get jealous, it's my pet.
It must be nice to own a creature that brings such comfort with its mere presence.
It's the best. The love you get from a pet might just be the purest kind of love in existence. As long as I give her plenty of cuddles and noms, little Spoops here will love me forever. People, on the other hand, are not only require a heck of a lot more effort to keep happy, but I also doubt they'd be anywhere near as loyal as a loving pet. There's no competition.
And what about something like me? We could cuddle and I don't require feeding, so I could feed you instead. What if I told you I could love you unconditionally? Would you doubt that too?
The abruptness of Blythe's question catches me completely off guard. How am I even supposed to answer something like that? Are you kidding? You're messing with me? Because if that was supposed to be some kind of joke, it wasn't very funny.
Was there anything about what I said that didn't sound sincere? I swear to you, I meant it with all of my being.
I don't know. I like to believe you, but...
But what?
Well, it's just I don't really know you, and I can't really think of a reason why you want to love me. Celebrating my birthday is one thing, but love is something else entirely.
So, what you're saying is, we need to be more intimately acquainted before you believe any feelings I might have to be genuine?
I guess. No, I don't know.
Because, if you are, I would argue there could be no greater intimacy than what we currently share.
And I would argue that love isn't only about intimacy. I don't think it's something that can just appear out of nowhere. If we were talking about a specific type of love, like lust, maybe, then sure, I could understand that, but deeper love takes longer to establish. You have to nurture it over time for it to blossom.
For humans, perhaps. But consider this for a moment. I came here just for you. From the moment I laid eyes on you, I felt this overwhelming sense of joy. It was instantly intoxicating. You can't tell me that doesn't mean anything.
Blythe.
I see all of you. There isn't a single thing about you that I don't find blindingly beautiful. So can you seriously sit there and tell me that isn't love?
Well, when you put it like that, I guess not. I'm sorry, it's just a little difficult to imagine things from your perspective. And I didn't realize that you felt so strongly towards me.
Well, now that you know, does it change how you feel about me?
I'm scared. Yes, Blythe, you're starting to scare me.
Scare you? I'm sorry, I should have sensed that, but I let myself get carried away. I hope you can forgive me.
Of course, I'll forgive you, silly.
Thank you. Hey, you're not gonna leave, right? This has been the best day of my entire life. I don't want to lose you.
Well, I wasn't planning on going anywhere.
That's good.
This is my room,
And
after
let's
all.
try to stay awake together, okay? I'm so scared you might disappear if you fall asleep. And it was so lonely waiting for you to wake up before. I don't want to miss a single moment with you.
I need to sleep, though, bro. Alright, I'll try my best. I can't make any promises, though. Clinging onto me tightly, as though afraid to let go, Blythe snuggles into me until I can hear her heart beating next to mine, her soft breath melting on my chest. Together we sit in silence until tiredness overcomes us and I inevitably fall into a deep and peaceful slumber. In my dreams, I can't help but wonder what will become of us when we wake. With my birthday over, will Blythe still be there? Do I even want her to be? All I know right now is that my birthday wish came true. And I lost a lot of money in that process. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Blythe, me, whoever you are.
Only we can fill that aching void deep inside you. Never forget that.
Around and around and around we go. Again and again.
There's no stopping this ride.
I love the blue female voice, though, a lot.
Your life can be a beautiful love affair or a cage of sheer despair. The choice is yours. We're with you forever, whether you want us here or not.
Yeah.
Every time you close your eyes, we'll be with you. You can't survive without us now. Wakey, wakey, precious rabbit. It's time we wished you happy birthday once more.
Okay. Happy birthday to me. This is very bittersweet. I wish I didn't wish for someone to be here on my birthday, and now everything's creepy. Yay. I don't know.
Well, now that you know,
I'm
Does it
confused.
change
Honestly,
how you
I'm
feel
more
about
confused
me?
than anything. It's a lot to process.
that's understandable. I didn't mean to overwhelm you. I won't push it any further if you'll forgive me.
Of course I'll forgive you, silly.
Thank you. Hey, you're not gonna leave, right? This has been the best day of my entire life. I don't want to lose you.
Well, I wasn't planning on going
That's
anywhere.
good. Then let's try to stay awake together. I'm so scared you might disappear if you fall asleep.
Okay.
It was so lonely waiting for you to wake up before.
Yeah,
I don't want to miss
yeah.
a single moment with you.
Same ending. I can feel her art. Together we sit in silence until tiredness overcomes us and I inevitably fall into a deep, peaceful slumber. In my dreams, I can't help but wonder what will become of us when we wake. With my birthday over, will Blythe still be here? Do I even want her to be? I know my birthday wish came true. Happy birthday, same ending. Yeah,
Only
blue.
he can fill that aching void deep inside you.
Around and around.
Your
Yep,
life can be a
yep,
beautiful love every time you wakey wakey, precious rabbit.
Yeah, thank you.
It's
Yep.
time we wished you happy birthday
Yeah.
once more.
Yeah, thanks. No problem, man. Thanks, no problem. Alright, let's see what happens if we say something else. You guys are exhausting to deal with. Did you know that? Your little rabbit. Yes, it does. I suppose this kind does.
Really? In a good way, right?
Yes, silly in a good way.
So does
That's
that
not what I
mean
expected.
I can kiss you now? I can't tell you how much I've wanted to since the second I saw you. I even thought about stealing one from you while you were sleeping, but I was worried you might wake up and be mad at me.
You can. Sure, you can kiss me.
Thank you so much! This is the greatest moment of my entire life!
Climbing on top of me with care, Blythe gently caresses my hair, tracing one finger down my cheek to my lips without taking her eyes off of me. I do my best to hold her gaze, but the awkwardness of the situation causes me to screw my eyes shut tight.
I love you so much.
When her lips brush against mine, my heart races at the realization that this is actually happening. Blythe's kisses are tender at first, like snow falling silently in winter, whiting out the world around us. But with each passing second, the delicate cascade of kisses transforms into a crushing deluge of devotion. It feels as though I'm drowning, and yet I don't want her to stop. I want more. No, I need more. Somehow sensing my desire, Blythe grips me even tighter, her kisses growing more aggressive as she utters a series of soft moans between ragged breaths. Struggling to maintain a grasp on my sanity, I find myself suffocating beneath her, buried by the sheer weight of Blythe's fervor. I suppose this wouldn't be the worst way to go, asphyxiation via affection. Teetering to the brink of passing out, I'm ready to let go of everything when Blythe's passionate barrage of kisses abruptly slows, affording me one precious gasp of air. When she gradually stops, I open my eyes, licking the familiar taste of orange blossom lingering on my lips.
I hope that was okay. I'll be honest, I don't really know what I'm doing.
It was more than okay, Blythe. It was beautiful. Blushing wildly, Blythe attempts to bury her head in my chest.
Could you stroke me like you did with your pet?
With a soft grunt of contentment, Blythe cuddles up in my lap for me to start stroking her hair soothingly. Somehow playing with her hair feels even better than petting my actual bunnies.
It feels so good. Please don't stop.
I'll have to at some point, silly. Spoops and Usagi will need feeding and I'll need to sleep.
I wish I was here before them. That way you wouldn't have needed other bunnies.
Are you jealous, Blythe?
Yes, but I'm not sorry. I can't help the way I feel.
Would it make you feel any better if you were my pet too?
Only if you promise to always love me the most.
Then I promise.
Pinky promise? Cross your heart and hope to die? Well, maybe not the die part. That would be awful. I wouldn't want to live without you.
Yes, pinky promise.
You really are the best. You know that, right? I must be the luckiest creature in the world to have met you.
I guess. Whatever you say, Blythe. I don't know about that.
Well, it's the truth. I won't have any arguments from you. If you don't stop putting yourself down, I'll have to sew that mouth of yours shut until you can learn to accept how amazing you are.
Don't do that. That sounds incredibly painful. Clinging onto me tightly as though attempting to prove her love, Blythe snuggles to me even closer than I can feel her heart beating next to mine. You know, this has been the best birthday ever, actually. It might have been the best day of my entire life.
I feel exactly the same. You've shown me how it feels to love. I never want to let go.
I don't want it to end either. Tears begin threatening to spill from my eyes as I realize how precious Blythe has become to me.
Hey, don't cry. Who says it has to? Maybe we can stay like this forever if we both try our hardest to hold on to each other.
You think so?
I do. To spend even 1 second more with you means everything to me. So, keep on petting me and don't ever stop. As long as we stay together like this, I promise everything will be okay.
Okay. The seriousness in Blythe's voice seems like it's covering up something slightly sinister, but not wanting to question her sincerity, I simply continue to stroke her hair as commanded. So tired, but I cannot stop yet. I have to keep going. I won't lose you, Blythe.
That's the spot. Keep going. Your hands are so soft. Please, don't stop. Please, keep going. Don't stop.
Try as I might to keep on petting my companion, I'm eventually overcome by the need to sleep. My dreams, I can't help but wonder what will become of us when we wake. With my birthday over, will Blythe still be there? At this point, I'm not sure if I could live without her. Oh. Torpor ends? What is torpor?
So you couldn't keep your eyes open any longer, huh? But it's okay. I know you don't want to go any more than I do. Besides, now that you've opened your heart and let me inside, you'll never be able to banish me. When you wake, your body will ache, your mind will break, and after a while, you won't be able to live without me. Just like I can't live without you. You don't know it yet, but soon you'll realize you need me. You'll come to rely on me, because I'm the only one who can make your life bearable. So my bittersweet bunny, think only of me, and together, we'll make each other whole.
I guess. I need to complete this game somehow. So I'll load it back up. I also want to see what happens. Yes, it does. If I say no. I prefer it if you didn't, but I can pet you for a bit if you like.
Thank you. Hey, you're not gonna leave, right? This has been the best day of my entire life. I don't want to lose you.
Well, I wasn't
That's
planning
good.
on going anywhere.
I'm so scared you might disappear if you fall asleep.
Yeah.
And it was so lonely waiting for you to wake up before. I don't want to miss a single moment with you. Please.
Try
keep
as I might to
going.
keep on petting my
Don't
companion.
stop.
Oh.
So you couldn't keep your eyes open. Besides, now that you've opened your heart and let me inside, when you wake, your body will ache. Your mind will break. You don't know it yet, but soon you'll realize you need me. So my bittersweet bunny, think only of me. And together, we'll make each other whole.
I love how the voice continues even after you click through it. I do. It causes a deeper bit of unsettledness. I'll just say you can. I was hoping it was okay. That was okay, I'll be honest. I don't really know what I'm doing.
Could you
They blush.
stroke me like you did with your pet?
With a soft grunt of contentment, Blythe cuddles in my lap for me to start stroking her head soothingly. Somehow playing with her hair feels like better than petting my actual bunnies.
It feels... I wish I was here before them. Yes, but I'm not sorry. Only pinky promise?
I
Cross your heart and
promise,
hope to die?
whatever.
You really are the best. Well, it's the truth. If you don't stop putting yourself down,
Don't
I'll just
sew
sew
my
that
mouth
to get
shut.
until you can learn to accept.
When someone says they'll sew your mouth shut, probably.
I feel exactly the same. You've shown me how it feels to love. Hey, don't cry. Who says it? I do.
So dependent.
That's the spot. Keep going. Your hands are so soft. Please, don't stop. I love you so much.
Oh. I can't click. It creates this dependency, yes. There's a healthy form of dependency. Bliss end. See, if you gotta boop the nose. You have to boop the nose. You have to. In order to get what you want, you boop the nose. Bliss end. Bittersweet was made in under 1 month for Yandere Jam 2023. Written and created by... Oh, we get the credits. Melancholy Marionette. Good job. Very good. Sprite and CJ and our logo art. Lazy Polar Bear. Wonderful. Partial OST. Melancholy Marionette. Blythe Orange. Emily Joan. Blythe Blue. Terry K. Lenguana. Special thanks. My amazing friends and family. You know who you are. Yes, that includes you guys online. Everyone who leaves kind comments and words of encouragement on Itch.io and other places. I appreciate it more than you know. And all that you have been so sweet and generous to support me on Patreon and Ko-Fi over the years. Well, I can see why you got so much support. Wow. Thank you for playing. Wow, yeah, it's so good. It's really good, in fact. It unlocks an extra section. Oh, cool. I like extras. Click on the hidden bunny on the top left corner of the title screen. Alright. Where is my hidden bunny?
Oh, my bittersweet bunny. If only you knew just how precious you are. I wish I could explain. Even if I had the words, you probably wouldn't believe me. But now that I have your heart, I'm never letting go. You don't deserve to live your life afraid, so I'll protect you from the world with my love. It might not be much, but it's all I have. I promise to be gentle. I'll take things slowly so you don't suspect a thing. Pulling you closer and closer into my arms, squeezing you softly till you're comfortably numb. Let everything else fade away. Your fears and your feelings, until you see only me. Until I'm all that's left.
And then that's all. Where is that left? Where's that secret bunny now? What is this? It looks like pills. Ah! Haha! I knew there was something here. Did want to see the extras. Should I show you guys the extras? Do you deserve that to see the extras? Yeah, you do. My audience, who watches me, somehow managed to get me 500 subs, over 500. I'm so grateful. I've never. Oh, some concept art. Cool. Music box. I like. Okay, it's just like. Did they write a whole song for this? Because I like that. Better sleep. I don't think I heard this song yet. Yeah, this one feels more sinister. Bloopers. Emily's blooper.
But you invited me here for your birthday. I'm here especially for you. If I leave, you'll have no one to celebrate with, so I'm afraid that isn't going to happen. Not when I've already got a bunch of stuff planned for us. Nuh-uh. No way. You're not getting out of it at... Well, that depends on whether you... Why can't I say lines? People schmeeple. You won't even notice them all more. Or maybe he's sighing at how much of. Frick. Well, it's your birthday we're celebrating, so I'm supposed to take direction from you rather than make decisions for you. But if choosing something makes you stressed, I suppose it's okay to me to.
Honestly, adorable. And Emily's voice, very perfect for the part. So, yeah, she is very cheerful and very excited. Melancholy.
Hello, this is Melancholy here. I suppose I should say that this is probably going to contain some spoilers. But then I guess that shouldn't really matter, since if you've unlocked the extras, then you will have seen the biggest spoiler before clicking on this anyway. So yeah, hopefully you had as much fun playing this as I did making it. The whole thing just kind of came out of nowhere. I was ill for half of December and all through the Christmas holidays and throughout most of January too, so I sort of figured I wouldn't even get to participate in the jam this year. But then, come the beginning of February, I finally started feeling well enough to get back on my PC again, and then my good friend Lazy Polar Bear said she was free to team up and work on art for the jam if I had any ideas for a project. So I think that gave me a bit of a kick up the bum to come up with something, since I love working with her so much. I had a whole bunch of ideas, but because we weren't even starting concepts and the jam had already begun in the last week of January, I was very conscious of the fact that I'd have to try extra hard to keep the scope down if we wanted to finish something in time for the end of the jam. And that's where things got quite stressful, because I made lots and lots of notes and I started a draft or two, and everything was working out like way too convoluted and unsuitable to create in a satisfactory way within such a short time frame. So in the end I kind of had to give up on that and sort of put the original idea back in the ideas box for another time. So what the end result is basically completely butchered my original idea and turned it into the game that you've just played. I don't really even have the words for how stressed I was trying to figure out how to make something short enough for the jam. I originally wanted to have something quite dark where the story was the main thing and then like secondary romance, but it just wasn't going to work, so I figured I'd try and go down a more casual route instead, focusing less on a complicated overall story and more on building a relationship between the main character and Blythe, with those interactions taking centre stage. Once that was set, it became a lot easier to see the sort of shape that the game was going to take. So I knew I wanted to try and write a much softer, fluffier, more submissive kind of yandere character for a change, because most of my yanderes in the past have been much more sinister. Soft yanderes aren't generally my personal preference, but writing the orange version of Blythe really surprised me. Because at first I didn't really like them much at all. I thought they were a little bit dull, if I'm honest. But when I heard the voice acting and when I saw Lazy Polar Bear's art for the character sprite, my opinion slowly started to change, and they just helped bring the character to life in a way that I couldn't possibly have done with words alone. And in the end, I have to admit, Blythe has well and truly wormed their way into my heart. So I feel like I might be more willing to give characters like that more of a chance in the future, instead of dismissing them as being sort of boring just because they're not aggressive. I also wanted to write twin-type characters for quite some time. I'd hoped to have twins of some sort in Darling Duality at some point, but as I started writing for Bittersweet, I really felt the need to split Blythe in two. Since Blythe is technically medication, I didn't feel like it would be possible to cover everything I wanted to with just one version of the character, since there are so many ups and downs to taking stuff like antidepressants. So I figured splitting the character into two different sides of the same coin would be a fun way to portray the different impacts that medication can have on you. But more on that in a minute. It wasn't exactly my intention in the beginning, but it somehow turned out sort of similar to Darling Duality in the sense that I wound up essentially writing the entire thing like a script for an audio drama, with next to no internal monologue for the protagonist, just masses and masses of dialogue. So I feel like it has a similar sort of flavour to Darling Duality while being much lighter in tone overall, with a sort of dreamier feel to it. And then jumping back to the mental health side of things, I suppose it would be a bit strange not to discuss the fact that I share more than a few similarities with Bunny. I wouldn't say I'm quite as obsessed with rabbits to the extent that they are, but I am guilty of owning a rather large collection of rabbit plushies and shirts and even bags like the one Bunny has. And I did also used to have a pet bunny called Spooks. Well, his official name was Yuki, because when I adopted him, I'd been playing a lot of the Otome game Enchanted in the Moonlight, specifically Yukinojo's route. So, on the forums, I named him Yukibito, since the game said that a Yukibito was a snow spirit, and Yuki was a pure white giant French lop rabbit. So, it seemed suitable. And somewhere down the road, we wound up nicknaming him Spoops, and that kind of just stuck. That's what we ended up calling him all the time. I've never had a rabbit called Usagi though. The only other pet bunny I had was a rescue named Fudge. But yeah, back to mental health, before I actually become Bunny and start rambling on about rabbits forever. Yeah, if you know me already, then you probably know that I tend to talk pretty openly about how I struggle with various mental health issues. I've had anxiety and depression for almost my entire life, and I can pinpoint when it started. Pretty much the moment I had to leave the safety of home and go to school. I didn't know it back then, but it turned out I was on the autistic spectrum, which goes a long way to explaining why I struggled as much as I did. Well, as much as I still do with life. I have what used to be referred to as Asperger's, but nowadays it seems to just be called ASD. I've had therapists suspect I might also have either ADHD or bipolar as well, but the jury's still out on those. Anyway, as a result, I've been prescribed various kinds of antidepressants and other medications throughout my life, and none of which have been particularly helpful. I should warn you, just in case you'd rather not listen to stuff like this, I'm about to have a bit of a ramble about my experience with antidepressants, so I can attempt to explain why I wrote Blythe the way I did. So, I think I've tried 5 different antidepressants in total, and while I know for a fact they've worked wonders for some people, they've only ever made things much worse for me. Sometimes in small ways, like just gaining weight without any positive effects to balance it out, and sometimes in ways that were much more terrifying. In the people I know that they've worked for, they've described their anxiety almost disappearing. One friend in particular felt so much better on them that he said he would never want to go back to living without them. And that scared me a little bit because we still don't know the effects of taking stuff like that long term, and the thought of having to rely on antidepressant medication just to get through life is a depressing one in itself. I can't deny the fact that some of them have worked wonders in preventing me from feeling suicidal, and I suppose that's a big part of their job, but I wouldn't necessarily say that it's a good thing. Not when the reason they stopped me from feeling like that was because they stopped me from feeling anything at all. And it was a subtle change at first, which still spooks me a little bit when I think back on how much time I lost to the weird state that stuff put me in. At first, they just sort of mellowed me out, and it was kind of nice not to have to feel like crap and worry about everything all the time, but slowly that state of being chilled out turned into something more like being hollowed out instead. I began to gradually lose everything that made me me. I didn't realise it at the time, but I was becoming basically a husk of a human. I mean, yes, I was no longer fantasizing about ending things, but instead I was a zombie, pretty much, devoid of life, just existing rather than actually living. I didn't care about anything. The numbness that took hold of me was like nothing I've ever experienced in my life before, and it's extremely difficult to describe. Probably even harder to believe if you've never felt it yourself. But I was so numb and so empty that it felt worse than when I was at my most depressed. as crazy as that sounds. It was only when I realised that I couldn't feel a thing that I suddenly became kind of afraid. But even then, I wasn't strong enough to fight it or do anything about it because the medication had almost a complete hold on my mind, and so even when I got scared, it was forcing me to ignore that feeling and continue to not care. Now, I've been physically held captive by an abusive person in the past, and as horrific as that was, it didn't even compare to the sheer terror of being trapped in your own head. It's like there was the tiniest little part of me still in there somewhere fighting to get out, but the medication was just so strong that I couldn't push through it on my own. So it took my family noticing something was very wrong with me and their help and support to get me off of the stuff. And I know labels warn you that antidepressants can be addictive and along with a whole host of other nasty side effects, but nothing could have prepared me for the number that particular one did on me. But yeah, looking back on the experience, I can't help but draw comparisons between the medication and certain types of yandere characters, which I realise is pretty strange, but hear me out. I know the medication itself obviously isn't sentient, it has no desires of its own, but it's designed to help keep you safe and to make you feel better and to make life more bearable. It doesn't care what the cost of that might be, how much it might damage you in its attempt to fix you, and it got me thinking that if an antidepressant were a living being, like Blythe, they would probably be a yandere. I wouldn't say I'm 100% satisfied with my writing or the way I've portrayed that sort of stuff, but at the end of the day, it's a game jam and you kind of have to run with your first draft if you want to submit something in time. But as the jam went on and the game came closer and closer to being ready, I realised it had a much greater impact on me than I was anticipating. Considering it was supposed to be a casual slice-of-life sort of dating sim, I didn't realise just how much of myself I poured into it in the end. Blythe's bliss and torpor ending monologues hit me especially hard because they're basically what I described above about how them had slowly squeezed out everything, but did so subtly that I didn't even notice, and before I knew it I was just numb to the world. And every night I still swallowed those pills. So, I mean, they saved me, and then they suffocated me. I don't think I did the greatest job at portraying all that through the story as a whole, but hopefully it at least came across a little better in those endings. I know some people might think that it's kind of lame having it turn out that Blythe is an antidepressant. I guess it sort of falls into the same category as those "it was all a dream" types of endings. But for me personally, I feel like it's more than that. Even if Blythe is medication personified in a visual novel game, my experience in reality is what birthed them, and while I may have escaped the grip that antidepressants had on me, it doesn't make it any less real, and it isn't something I can shake away like a dream. It's one of those things that's a part of me, and it'll be with me forever. Okay, so that was some heavy stuff. I can only apologise if I've bored you, or anything, but I figured it would be faster to ramble like this, rather than type it all out. If you somehow manage to sit there and listen to all of it, then you must have God-level patience, and I applaud you for that. I suppose I shouldn't keep you any longer, so I'll wrap things up and just say thank you very much for checking out the game. And if you happen to be struggling with mental health stuff yourself, just know that you're not alone. And please don't be put off of trying antidepressants because of my experiences with them, because like I said, I know people that they've worked wonders for. They just haven't done much good for me. As long as you make sure that you always read through the information about side effects and stuff so you can be as safe as possible. So yeah, thank you for playing, and try to be kind to yourself, and take care.
Okay, that was the creator of this game, I think, you know. Alright, let's go back to the title screen. I think there is some options I did forget in there. I wouldn't mind going back and trying to do that again because I do like this game. I think the game's really good, well written. And I don't mind that the yandere is softer, because there's so many yanderes that take it over the top, and they're just like, I love you so much, I'm gonna murder you! Da-da-da-da-da-da. And then they shoot you with an AK-47, and you're like, why? I'm not being a little direct about a bullet hell game I played recently, actually. That's kind of what I thought when I did not expect the game originally to be a bullet hell. I just went in and I was just like, oh, I can't play this. Although I did make it through one bullet hell, and that's the easiest one probably to make it through. Though, yes, I think the more subtle, like, working of a yandere, digging themselves into your life, into your heart, into your soul, into your very being. It's just like, it's scarier. It's scarier than, I guess, someone showing their true colors, like, you know, right, I guess sooner, I rather than later, you know. And no, I did not know that this game was about this being a medication. I guess that's why all those pills were popping up. No, yeah, definitely. What am I just saying? So I wonder if the blue pill is like a different medication personified. I didn't really catch that. Or it's just a different side effect that the medication gives you. So yeah, it's about, I mentioned earlier about how we were in a dependent relationship, so this pill was creating a codependent relationship with this person, and I like how it was. I didn't even know that walking into your explanation, if you ever watched this, but yeah, I appreciate the explanation. It's good to get that rundown of what the creator's going through. I feel like it's nice, actually. It's not something you get very often, and to get an inside look at that creative process is just like so incredible for me. Because some stories I read and I'm just like, what made you come up with this one, guy? But it's not like that at all. I love reading yandere stuff, and I am more than excited now to check out more of your work now that I've read this. So I'm just like, oh yes, the future is bright. So can't wait, really. If the full game comes out, or if it's already out and I don't know, it would be nice to play for sure here on the channel. And let's go ahead. I feel like I got mostly all the endings. Probably. I don't know if I'm missing anything. So I think there was some things that I missed out here, but I'm not sure. I think wait. There were 6 endings, right? And then there was the secret thing. I think I got everything, actually. You know? You know what? I don't think I have to dive into the game again, because I feel like I got everything.
Getting warmer. I'm pretty good at this.
Thanks.
Nice. That's odd. I really thought you would have found it by now.
Give up. I can't keep doing this as much as I appreciate the gesture. It isn't exactly how I hope to spend my birthday. Blythe, don't you think we could be playing long enough? It's been fun, but I think I'm gonna have to give up.
What? No way. No. You can't give up. Not when you haven't found your present yet.
But I had so much fun playing with you that I don't need a present. This has been more than enough, honestly.
Really? I'm so glad you liked it. But, are you sure you don't want to keep looking for your surprise?
I'm sure. I've had so much fun that I've actually kind of tired out, but maybe we can do something else if you're a little less physical.
Okay, if you're sure, but well, as long as you had a good time, that's all that matters.
Hey, thanks, man. thanks for the great time, bro. Urging Blythe to follow, I wander casually for the empty park. The sense of peace I feel with him by my side causes me to release a small sigh.
What's the matter?
Nothing, it's all so surreal. I never thought I'd be able to come to a place like this and feel so calm.
See? It's not so bad, is it? With me around, you never have to worry about people bothering you ever again. We can go out for a walk whenever we like, and it'll always be just the two of us.
Just the two of us. Just the two of us. That does sound pretty nice, even if it's kinda strange.
So, do you fancy the arcade yet? I promise to try and win you one of those mascots, and I swear I will not let you down. Your birthday wouldn't be complete if I can't win you a prize.
Oh, what do I pick? Do you try or do I try? I mean, last time I did you try. Oh, wait.
Oh god, that was so close. That one was just... damn.
How many of these can
ouch.
I miss, really?
That was just unnecessarily
Oh,
cruel.
this is ridiculous. I'm not getting anywhere.
Ooh, I know. Why don't we try it together?
Okay. Without waiting for my answer, Blythe pops in one more coin and suddenly moves behind me, reaching around the class's warm hands over mine. As the machine buzzes to life once more, I feel the vibrations of Blythe's heart beating through my back, pounding in his chest with anxious anticipation.
Hold it, hold it, hold it, and now.
Almost causing me to jump out of my skin, Blythe's fingers dig into mine, forcing my hands to move as he directs them. For a moment, we hold our breath as the claw grabs a hold of our target, hovering ominously.
Easy does it. Careful, careful.
With immense concentration, Blythe grips my hands so tightly that they start to go numb as he cautiously maneuvers the claw across the ocean of other prizes towards the hatch. When the claw lets go of its prey, allowing it to tumble into the prize pot, Blythe simultaneously releases his grasp on my hands, reaching down to grab our reward.
Yes. See? I knew we could do it. I told you we could do it. That's what happens when we work together. That's the power of me and you. Right there.
Yay. Thrusting the toy in my face, I take it gladly before throwing my arms around him in thanks. It's adorable, Blythe. Thank you. I love it so much.
Oh, well, you're welcome. I'm just happy we got to win you what you wanted.
Yay. When I attempt to pull away from the hug, Blythe holds me firm for a few seconds more, before eventually unhanding me, standing to face me with a bashful look.
That's one down and 2 more to go. We can do this, but... I don't know about you, but I'm finding this to be very thirsty work.
Wait.
Why don't you just stay here a minute and guard the machine, and I'll get us some drinks.
Wait, I'd rather much head home now, if that's okay with you.
Sure, but don't you want to win the others? I doubt it'll take that long with us working together.
I'm just more than happy that just won.
Well, when you put it like that, okay, I guess that makes sense. A special. Okay. Home it is.
To his home. To home we go. You know, we didn't overdo it at the arcade. And I'm gonna not go to the forest this time. The moment we make it on doors, I sigh. You're probably going to think I'm kind of lame for saying this, but I'm glad to be home.
Why would I think that's lame?
Well, it's not, I don't want to go anywhere else, or that, it's just making my life more miserable than anything else. Wait, not having someone to share it with.
Hey, no. There's nothing, yeah, I do. And when I found out I was gonna meet my first ever real friend, I was so excited.
You're not a friend, you're a pill.
I can't tell you how grateful. So, you see, in a sense, technically, and thank you for choosing to spend your day with me. I was really worried that Asel might have made you afraid of me somehow.
Should I be? Should I be
I
afraid?
mean, I'd prefer it if you weren't. It'd make hanging out with you an awful lot more difficult. Besides, I have no reason to hurt you. You're my whole world, and I just want what's best for you.
Yay. I am sure once you have an opportunity to meet others, you'll forget about me pretty quickly.
Hey, you shouldn't put yourself down like that.
It's just the truth. I'm really not anything special.
You don't seem like the lying type, which only leaves the more worrying of the two options. Believe me when I say this. I won't forget you. I'd never forget you. I don't need to meet anyone else. Now that I have you. Never. But even if I'm somehow forced to encounter other people, no one else can ever be my first, and no one else could possibly ever, not in a million years compare to you.
Well, I mean, that's what I said about the prize we won.
You're a part of me now, and nothing's ever going to change that.
Yay, stunned to silence by Life's seemingly sincere outburst, I sit there staring awkwardly, not knowing how to respond to such a heartfelt statement.
Do you want to see something cool? Okay. If you could pick a place in nature that you... Alright, sit tight. Ta-da!
Oh wait, I don't have a choice.
So what do you think? Well, I mean, I just teleported you to the place you wanted to be. Well, okay, maybe not exactly teleported as such. If anything, it's more like a cheap... Why,
Still
thank
think
you.
it's cool anyway.
Just keep in mind that while it might... If you try to walk into the woods, you're just going to... It's more useful when you're out. For example, if the weather is awful, you just... If that's what you want, then you are more than welcome to. And believe me, you have no idea how happy I am to see that smile on your face.
Slight tinge of sadness in Blythe's voice doesn't match the warmth of our surrounding as I begin to grow tired.
No. I'm sorry, but you can't. Because it's your well, yes.
Why would my
technically,
medication be trying
please,
to talk me out
please,
of
I'm
a
begging
nap,
you, please
bro?
Please don't go to sleep yet, okay? Pretty please? Hey, look at this, look at me, look, don't fall asleep.
I can't deny that face.
Of course,
It's
of
such
course.
a cute
Oh,
little
you've got
bunny
yourself a
man. Can't deny that
I-
cute bunny man face.
Sitting beside you like this, I can feel your warmth coursing through me without even touching you. It's
No,
like,
it's not love, bunny man.
it's
Get
like
out of
nothing
here.
I've ever experienced before.
I never
Is
really
that-
thought about it before, but I
is that how it
suppose it
feels?
could just be
To be in love.
a feeling of relaxation, something when I stay still and focus on my breathing. I feel a little warm and fuzzy inside.
Well, whatever it is, I like it. It feels precious.
As I let out a small sigh of contentment, I noticed a familiar, scratchy yet soft sensation on my stomach, accompanied by a sense of light pressure. When I looked down, I realized a small rabbit. It looks like Spoofs has come to join us. And
Yeah, must be nice to own a creature that brings you so much comfort and joy just by being there.
don't make me kill him.
And what about something like me? We could cuddle. And I don't even need feeding, so
What am I gonna do?
I could feed you.
Like, take my pill bottle in my hand and hold it close to my chest as I go to sleep, cuddling with my bottle of antidepressants these days. It just be like that.
And what if I told you I could love you unconditionally?
I'm
Would
sorry.
you doubt that as well?
I don't know. I'd like to believe you,
But what?
well, it's just I don't really know you, and I can't really think of a reason why you want to love me. Celebrating my birthday is one thing, but love is
So
something
what you're
else
saying
entirely.
is that we need to be more intimately acquainted, because if you are,
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
I would argue, for humans maybe, from the moment I laid eyes on you, I felt this overwhelming. I see all of you. There isn't a single thing about you that I don't find blindingly beautiful. So can you really sit there and tell me that isn't love?
Well, when you put it like that, I guess not. I'm sorry, it's just a little difficult to imagine things from your perspective, and I didn't realize you felt so strongly towards me.
Well, now that you know, does it change how you feel
Yes, it
about me?
does.
Really? In a so does that mean I can?
Yeah, okay,
can't tell you how
whatever.
badly I
Yeah,
wanted
don't
to
get
since
too
the first
excited
second I saw
about it.
you.
Sure,
I-
whatever. You can kiss me. Yeah, okay, sure.
Oh, this is the
I don't
best
think-
day of my. I love you so much.
When his lips brush against mine, his heart races. The guy is really into it. It feels as though I'm drowning, yet I don't want to stop him. I need more.
Bunny.
I found myself suffocating beneath him, buried by the sheer weight of Blythe's feather I suppose this when it wasn't the worst way to go. Asphyxiation to get affection. I opened my eyes, looking at a familiar taste of orange blossom lingering on my lips.
I
The
hope
guy's
that's
really
all
good.
right.
Oh
I
my gosh.
gonna be honest, I don't really know what I'm doing.
It's just such a soft tone.
Could you?
Yes,
Could you?
I'll pet you.
Oh, I wish I was here before them. That way you wouldn't have needed any other bunnies.
You wouldn't need no more bunnies other than me.
Mm-hmm.
Just so
Maybe.
cute. Oh my
Yes,
gosh.
a lot. But I'm not sorry. I can't help the way I feel.
So
I'm
cute and
promise.
jealous. Oh my goodness.
To always love me. Pinky promise. Cross your heart and hope to die.
Yeah,
What make
stick
me
a
really
finger
are
in
the
my
best, you
eye
know
while
that?
I'm at it.
Well, it's the
yes.
truth. And if you don't stop putting yourself down, I'll have to sew that mouth of yours shut. Until
when
you
someone-
learn to accept how
I think I said
perfect
this.
you
When
are.
someone tells you they're gonna sew your mouth shut, that's a massive red flag. Biggest.
I told you it would be. I never feel exactly. Hey,
Yeah, I think I
hey,
got
hey.
all of them.
I do.
Though. There's not much
Uh-huh.
else, I don't
Just that,
think.
Keep going. Your hands are so soft. Oh,
Yep, they are.
please don't stop. I love you so much.
You will always love me. There's nothing you can do but love me.
Mm.
That's what you're designed to do, antidepressant drug guy. Aha! Ah! You did what exactly you're supposed to do. I guess. Bliss. Yeah, Sixth Sense. The Sixth Sense, I'm sure. I just wanted to see if there's anything else I missed, and there's some options I did or whatever. But yeah, no, that's it. That's it. That's the whole story. Just be nice to yourself. Be kind to yourself, no matter what you're going through. You're taking an antidepressant. If it's working for you, that's great. Keep going with it. You know. Who cares if you become? We're all. I'm not gonna say who cares about how you're feeling about it, but like if you're dependent on a drug but it keeps you like in a happy, pleasant state, medicated, then you're working with that in your life, and then that's good. As long as it's healthy and you're not hurting yourself or other people, that's good. If it's up to you to be in control of how you feel about things. So, in a way, like, what I mean by that, it's not that you can't exactly control how you feel, but like, you're in control of recognizing your feelings as you feel them, right? So, if you're starting to feel
My
that
bittersweet
hollowness,
little
like the
bunny.
creator talk about, then
If only you knew just how precious you
then
are.
maybe we could figure out why. Yeah.
I wish I could explain.
And maybe, I don't know, sometimes it could be not just the depressants, but it could
Even
be
if I had the
environmental
words, it wouldn't
factors that
believe
could
me.
be contributing to
But
the
know that now I have
emptiness
your
as
heart.
well.
You don't deserve to live a life like that.
You're
afraid and scared.
perhaps what you're doing in
So
your
I'll
life,
protect you.
like if
I'll
you're
protect you
working
from
like
the
a,
world with my love,
yeah, sorry
My love.
guy, I'm interrupting you.
but it's all I've got. And I promise I'll be gentle. I'll take things slow, so you don't suspect a thing. Pulling you closer, let everything else fade away, your fears and your feelings, until you see only me. Until I'm all that's left.
Yes, my favorite antidepressant. I will do just that. Yeah, what was I saying? As long as you're getting a good effect, but you also have to take into account the people who are in your life affecting your mood. You have to take into account your environment. You have to take into account your willingness to change and to overcome and face that stuff. Because if you take antidepressants thinking that everything's going to change and some magical thing is going to happen and you're going to experiencing life in a brighter way, and you just think that's all you have to do without making any of those changes that could be needed in your life, then yeah, the medication's probably not going to help you out too much. Maybe it will help you, like, encourage you to do more of the things or recognize those emotions. Like, it could be recognizing those emotions you are going through. It could help you with that, and then it could help you, encourage you, and like fill you with, I don't know, it messes with, medication messes with your brain, kind of like your chemicals, because your brain is like made up of, you know, like physical things. These physical things, oh my gosh, I'm trying to say, so your brain is physical, but mentality is kind of like yourself in a way, is a mindset. If we really like look deep into it, who you are, it's not just what is physical, but it is how you like interact with your mental self, what you recognize within yourself, and then how you project that out into your outer environment, I guess. That's very interesting, always fun concepts to play with here, always fun stuff to look at. And the more you interact with your brain, honestly, everyone's so unique, it could cause different reactions. So the more you interact with your brain, the more isolated you can become within your own like sense of thinking, and then that's what you project into the world. Or sometimes you become more thoughtful because you're like, oh, I see this happening, I wouldn't want that to happen to me, I know this is how I feel. You become more sensitive to your surrounding because you know how you feel about, like, if you don't want to be treated in a certain way, you would feel bad if you saw someone else treated in a way. Like, and then what else? If you don't interact with your brain a lot, maybe you are like outgoing and you are like, you know, you're more like, you know, you're living in the world more. You're just like, you're not even thinking about what you're doing. You're just living in this, maybe in this state of survival, maybe, or this state of bliss, this joy that's never ending. And that's honestly, I think, one of the really good ways to live. Or if you're living outside of yourself, with your inner self, perhaps you are like, there's another way I could think of, it's like where you feel disconnected, you don't really know who you are, you kind of feel like you're just navigating like life, and you're just like, you don't know exactly, you know, what you want, you're just like doing what you're told, kind of. You're living out there, but you feel disconnected from what you want to do and who you are as a person. So yeah, there are many types of ways this brain thing can go. Talking about the brain's always fun. I love to have in-depth conversations about it. But I am so glad that this game brought that out of me, because I was able to think about it more, and I don't know, it kind of encourages me to do my own writing again, because I've written stuff I'm just like, I'm not proud of myself. Some very brutal stuff, because I don't want to dive too deep now, but like, I've been through times that made me want to write, and writing was at those times were my emotional outlet, and that's how I handled my very interesting emotions that I was experiencing at the time. And so now that I don't know, it's nice to know that, like, you don't have to like all your characters. Not everything has to be perfect. Some people have it snap. They got it. They can write anything that they want and make it exactly how they want it. Some people are dissatisfied with their work, but it's still their work, and it's still valuable to them, and it's up to them about what they can do with it, I guess, in a way. So it's really good to see that despite not liking what you've written and not liking the character originally, you still came out with this, and you still were able to write something that's so good that even like it seems like you have a lot of support too. So it's just like, and that I mean by you I mean the creator. So you must know your work is very good and well written and well thought out. So I just like, even when it's good that you tried something different and then you ended up liking it anyway as you went on. You got more attached to the character, and even I love how the story reflects the struggle with you like coming to love your own creation, like letting that creation into your help and manifests like you wanted to write something softer. You wanted to write something less violent. That's why you did it. You wanted to do something different with yourself. So you expand it and you experiment it, and that's great. And then it produced such a really, really great, well-written story, and it even had the twist. I didn't expect that this was about medication all that much at all. So I was very intrigued, and I know that's just me when there's so many other people, but in the end, that's just me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I have read it, as much as the creator enjoyed making it, and I hope you guys loved how this went. I hope you guys... Thank you. Thank you so much for watching if you made it this far, and I've enjoyed playing this game so much. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you, and goodbye.